is MIA. Congrats, curator.
Couldn't find it yet. I was like, I know it's out here. But where is it?
You know, you can't get started without that.
No, it's not. It says most important.
I'm pouring an extra one out tonight, Chris. I don't know if you see what jersey I'm wearing, but got my throwback Giannis jersey on. No longer Milwaukee Buck. Little tough this week, I gotta say.
Yeah, I hope a few of you reached out, do a wellness check on Jeff. Jake and I were certainly very concerned. That was very sad.
Yeah, I did get a lot of people reaching out, and I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a little more emotional than I thought. I mean, it's the only Milwaukee championship that has happened when I've been alive. So seeing the cornerstone of that leave, it was a little tough.
Yeah. I certainly understand that. Happy anniversary to Curator of Cardboard and Mrs. Curator of Cardboard.
Yeah, sounds like they're off to a trip somewhere, a weekend, maybe.
Yeah, that is indeed Jack Daniels. It was on a hefty sale when I was at Costco this week, so I decided I would just stick with the
you got to mix it up. But I do have to say, I have to give a special shout out to everybody who's used our code. Thank you. It was the best month we've ever had. Our StreamYard bill came due, which is now over $400 a year. So thank you to everybody who uses that code because it helps us put a dent and stuff like that. So yes, use the QR code or the code in our description when you're buying something on eBay, and we'll get a little bit. So thank you.
Yeah, we actually, I will say, if you don't like PSA, but you were kind enough to use our code, I'm sorry, because pretty much everything we got from eBay went to StreamYard and right to PSA. And Jeff and I have a 1-card order that has completed. We thought when they shipped it would be here today, but it didn't. So Jeff, let's do this digitally.
All right, let's let me get logged into PSA and give this a shot.
As M. Parsons with a very important point here. Yeah. Curator did not say he was spending that trip with his wife. He just said it was his anniversary. He was watching like soccer and us. So
okay, so you withdraw your congratulations to his wife.
No, I think it's even maybe it's a heartier congratulations from me. Sounds like at least he's living it up.
Okay. All right, let me share this because it says our grades are ready. No, I'm very glad they didn't take the Jaylen Brown offer. Given everything that happened, this was the best they could do, I believe. So,
and Mark Ringo 12, thank you very much. He says he used the code yesterday. Much appreciated.
Oh, thank you. Excellent. Yes, we'll be able to use that. Mad City Brew, don't quite give up. They got a lot of young kids, and it'll be fun to see. Just different expectations for sure. So
the question is, I would have for you, for Mad City Brew, and anyone else here who's from the Midwest and a Bucks fan, like if the Heat are now like your second favorite team, right? Or do you guys hold like animosity towards Giannis for how this all worked out?
I'm still rooting for him personally. So it's going to be tough to root for the Heat. They've been a little bit of a rival over the past years. But I'm still rooting for him. So I guess that would mean that if the Bucks fail, then I probably would root the Heat on. So we'll see. Forbidden Donut's trying to get a rise out of us already. We're not going to take that bait.
No,
we gotta see what this grade is. Yes, hopefully it's not the same grader.
6 minutes in, Jeff. I mean, he's already trying to trigger us.
Yes, NBA.
That's all right. I got a cocktail here.
I totally get it. You can use it on mobile. You just can't use it on the app. So if you go to eBay on your phone through the web, you can still use the code. But yes, the mobile app does not work.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
They've told us there's no way to do it. I mean, unless last I checked in with them about 3 months ago, there's just still no way to do the app, because when you click on the link, it'll bring you to the website, the eBay website. So that's how it tells us it's us.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Sorry.
All right.
Give Jeff a minute here. So yeah, I give you a little bit of a. We showed you guys the raw copy of this card. It's the Shohei Ohtani Topps Chrome SSP, where he's coming out on the field opening day as a Dodger for the first time. This card looked amazing. We subbed it at the 5,000 and under level, which I think is Super Express, Jeff.
I can't forget the names. The names really mean nothing anymore. I guess that's the next one is walkthrough. Is that what's going on?
Yes. So just to give you guys, like Jeff and I, we might seem a bit. Well, I seem a bit more relaxed. Part of that is this was not my first Jack Daniels of the night. But secondly, so we subbed it at this level, and we got 2 emails, one saying the grades were ready and one saying we got upcharged. So depending on the timing here, I feel like the only way we could have gotten upcharged is if it gemmed. And then but then 2 sold like about 48 hours ago, Jeff, for like a massive jump in the prices were before. So depending on exactly when this grade popped, it could still 9 based on those last 2 sales, and they would have upcharged us. But we're hoping because of the upcharge that they gave us the 10. And this card looked incredible in person. After a wipe down, this baby was spotless.
And if it was, yes, promo codes would be the thing to do, but can't do it. If it's our last grader, this is probably going to be a 6. So let's prepare ourselves.
At Reds Collector, I appreciate that. All right, let's go.
All right. View grades. All right, here we go.
All right. I don't think we get. You said we don't get that reveal on the computer, right? It's just like
on the yeah. It's nice on the phone where you can kind of slowly spin it. No, this I believe is just going to pop up.
All right. Well,
so
I'm taking a big sip either way. A happy sip or a sad sip. Let's go.
Cover your kids' ears. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
There it is. Let's go. All right.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going back. Going back for another happy sip.
Okay. Yeah, I can have my first of the night.
Oh, there we go. All right. Makes me feel a lot better about that stack of 8s and 9s still staring me in the face over here, Jeff.
Okay, so we've got a grader notes. Chris, I don't know. It's kind of small there. You can see grader notes. Gem Mint PSA 10 is a virtually perfect item. That's what we get for our grader notes. There you go.
All right. Cool.
All
right.
All right. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Mr. Little Thor. Big money, no whammies. Yes. Wow. That's going to be really cool to see that one back in hand.
Yeah, that's such a beautiful card. They have a good light for their photos, too. That card really pops. There's just a little bit of refraction there.
I didn't even look. I don't know if there's a retroactive way to look now, but because I knew we weren't going to take it and I knew we wanted to be surprised. I don't know what the PSA offer was, but it's probably a low ball.
Yeah,
offer.
we were not looking. Yeah, we were not going to. Yeah, definitely. We weren't even looking to take an offer on this card. Like, love it. Very excited. Shelly the Turtle, I am virtually shaking your hand. We are all now in this club of having this card. I think does it say the pop anywhere? It's got to be like 18, I think, 17, 18, something like that.
I think it's, I can't remember. I think 18 though, under 20.
Yeah, there we go. Ha! Battery Carlisle, that is very funny.
Oh, thanks guys. All right. Well, that takes a little bit of the sting off our latest ones.
All right. We're off to a happy start.
Oh, somebody else is trying to trigger us. Jeremy, come on now. If I open the package tomorrow when it arrives, Chris, and it's a different grade, we'll have to have an emergency Blabbin just to.
I mean, what you really should have said, Jeremy, if you want to trigger us, is like, are we worried about the package arriving safely? Like, a fire at FedEx or something. Like, that's how now our blood pressure starts to. Cardboard Showcase, awesome! We got 3 in the club.
In a shock to no one, Cardboard Showcase owns one of the other gems. Yes.
Cardboard Showcase has a rare Shohei Ohtani card in top condition.
Somebody else trying to trigger us. Mr. Dalton rushing. No rushing to PSA to get our Daltons graded. That's for sure.
I really enjoyed his post-game interview, and not for the way that anyone should enjoy a post-game interview. He was like, I shouldn't need to be talked to like this. I'm a grown man. And when I read it, it almost sounded like he was angry about it, but really he was just sad. He's admitting he needed to be talked to like that. And
he was embarrassed. I have to say, that's the most I've ever liked him in that post-game he stood there and answered all the questions. They just kept asking him different versions of the same question. And he said he was embarrassed. He said he's got to be better. That's the most I've liked him.
Yeah. Yeah, I exactly the same. When I read the comments, I wasn't sure like the tone, but when you watch it, you realize like he is just like he's embarrassed. And I also really like the fact, like I feel like if you're a rookie on a team and Freddie Freeman sits down and just starts to give you like a little talking to, like you listen. Like he probably knows what he's talking about, and I know there are some people, possibly someone who plays for the San Francisco Giants, Jeff, who might have just gotten up and walked away from that conversation. So kudos to Dalton Rushing for at least being, sitting there and taking it.
Hopefully he is able to take it to heart. And he's, it's till Will Smith gets back. It's his job. So Curator, we have to get this submitted ASAP to NBA to see what kind of sticker we could get on there.
Maybe we need the BBS sticker, Jeff.
Yeah, we should just put a Blabbin sticker on there. Except I believe that reduces the price by 30% instead of increasing it by 30%. Like
we could use either like an eggplant emoji scale or like a bicep strength scale. Like the more it gets like real vascular as the grade goes up.
Better grade, yeah. He it's good. We'll see what happens. Is Devers cooked? I don't know. He hit another home run. You mean, is he cooking? Because he seems to.
He's not starving, Jeff. Game tying home run in the ninth. I mean, he just seems like one of those guys. Like, I don't know. There is a line in the movie, the original Point Break, where Bodie is talking about his buddy Rosie, who is like holding the girl hostage. And he said Rosie has a gift of blankness, and I almost feel like Devers has that. Like he just created a controversy, like. And again, he never speaks to the media, but he answered questions about it. And then he's not bothered one bit. Next day, he goes out, game tying home run in the ninth inning. Like, I don't know if he's just, not playing with a full deck and he's just in the back. He's kind of like, maybe he's this generation's Manny Ramirez, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, the way you're describing it. He just see ball, hit ball, don't let anything else get in the way.
Yes, Forbidden Donut. That's absolutely the sticker. So maybe the first level of stickers is just the one arm. And then if the card is our highest approval, you get the two arms.
Then you get the Arnold arm. Yeah. Another idea from Royally Cheesed: if it's a silver, the player has a 75% chance of injury. Gold, 99% chance of injury. That would probably be most appropriate.
Yes, that one's by far the most accurate. And then the arms can just be in maybe it's size of cast,
a sling,
or a sling and a cast.
Yeah, if it's not going to be bad, it could just be a sling. Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know who put that comment about Devers being a pinch runner in the All-Star game, but that's very
Eric
funny.
did.
Eric, yeah, that's really good.
All right, Curator, I appreciate your support for this. We'll send that to the think tank and try to come up with something.
Oof. Oh yeah, but thankfully Forbidden Donut, Ohtani had better luck than Apollo Creed did. Sorry, I just saw this. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Good call. He just doesn't have the hat with the American flag on it, right?
Was it "Living in America"? Is that the song? Yep, James Brown.
Right. Yeah, and to that end, also Ohtani's managed to avoid the Blabbin curse so far. So,
oh man, God, I hate saying that out loud.
Jeremy, no. If you watched when we bought this, we also bought another card at the same time. So the other one would qualify. His Golden Mirror Auto would qualify, but
yeah, I tell you, this card jamming, I'm hopefully not going to think too much about the stuff that we had to sell. But actually, can I?
Yeah, two have sold HB. Two have sold after after they told us this was finished. Otherwise, we probably would have got upcharged even more, right, Chris?
Absolutely, yeah. So like the high sale when we subbed this for a PSA, a 9 was like 4,500, I think, and a 10 was like 8,500. So that's why we did it at the level we did, figuring we'd make them upcharge us to gem it.
Yeah.
And then real close to whenever our grades were done. But yeah, I think two sold either yesterday or the day before. for over $10,000. That's crazy, but I love this card, and I kind of like that the hobby is embracing it as well, because it's a near perfect SSP, Jeff.
We've been wanting it since it came out. I think Chris mentioned in our video where we had a chance to buy it at like 2,000 or 2,500 and passed. Yeah, or Stupid. You did at the National. Somebody was asking. Merca, great little icon there.
Oh yeah,
the PSA offer. We didn't see what it was, and I don't think there's a way to go back now that it's shipped. You have that 24 hours in to either have it sent to you or take their offers.
By the way, looking at this cup, by the way, his logo reminded me. One thing I get, He-Man's lats maybe don't get enough attention. Like, he's all about the quads and the arms, but my goodness, dude's got some wings.
Yeah, he could probably fly.
I probably should ease
that OHTANI is a blatant ripoff of 2023 Stadium Club Matt Olson. Chris, maybe inspiration. Maybe it was an homage to that one.
Yeah, I like to think that any OHTANI card that could be an homage to Matt Olson is a good thing. It's got to be a good
Forbidden
thing.
Donut. I'm guessing you got it less than that, so we'll celebrate whatever win you had at the time.
Yes, he mentioned that in the Discord, and I was just frustrated we didn't buy that one too, Jeff.
We should have bought. Yeah.
Yeah.
The print run on these, Chris, what do we have as an estimate? So the pop for these is 18. I don't know what the overall.
I can look it up right now. I believe the print run is approximately 100 because the pack odds were they were like the same as the orange speckle parallels of the SPs. And in doing the math, you could just figure out like the total number of cards divided by blah, blah, blah. So I believe based on some numbers on Blowout and what we saw in Chasing Majors, 100 was the approximate print run.
Makes sense. There are 44 of them graded at PSA, 19 gems, 21 nines.
Yeah.
On down. So,
should have bought them all.
I meant to be sharing that.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, should have bought them all, Jeff, is
should have bought them all.
That's the OHTANI motto. I want to share something really quick after you pull this up. Yeah, you got there faster than me. There we go. About 44.
Yep, 44 total, 19 gems.
Yeah, I want to talk about two things real quick, sort of relevant to this. The gentleman who we sold an OHTANI Independence Day to help fund this purchase and the Golden Mirror purchase also bought something new recently. So I just wanted to share this and give him a quick shout out.
Is that what he was teasing when he said his biggest mail day ever?
Yes. Can you put mine on the screen if yours is still?
Yeah, yours is up.
Okay. So yeah, this is Timmy_D_21. That's probably enough to find him on Instagram if you want to. But yeah, he picked up the Independence Day from us and then recently purchased the black PSA 8. And these two cards together, Jeff, that's a sexy pair of baseball cards.
They look great together. Wow.
Yeah. So congrats to him. Those are awesome. You just lock those away, and next 5 years or so, they may sell a handful of times, but those are really nice to have in your back pocket.
Let's see. You're asking Chris, who's probably going to say 100% yes to this, and I think that's not the wrong answer.
Yeah, I absolutely positively agree with that.
Keon, as far as Instagram buys go, you have to be careful. Typically, especially if we're doing a big purchase or sale, it's somebody we have a relationship with or we know. Thankfully, people will trust us quite a bit because we have a big presence on Instagram. So that works out when we do trades. But just be careful or buys, especially if you are not sending goods and services. There's, as was pointed out on eBay recently, PayPal goods and services doesn't always cover card losses. So be very careful. Very careful on Instagram, but it's a great way to avoid fees, and it's a great way to continue to build relationships. Thick Boy says he owned one, Chris, and talked to you about it. Giant gouge right in the center of the card. You inquired at the time. He told you to not buy it. So
still wish I had. I mean, and honestly, that really badly scratched copy we saw at that gentleman at Burbank who we met. We probably should have just bought that one too.
Yeah.
Down the road, what is going on? I'm trying to mute the Discord, Jeff, and it just will not be quiet.
Oh yeah, you gotta mute a lot of things on there.
Good Lord.
What was the turnaround time? Let's see if I can remember when we brought this one in. It was pretty quick.
Yeah, I think they met their I think they met the, what am I trying to say?
Their window, their estimated, yeah. So a couple weeks tops.
Oh my God, I'm just gonna close the one.
Chris prefers to meet strangers in cars to buy SOTO cards. He's also met strangers to buy OHTANI cards.
Yes, that's happened. That has happened.
Black OHTANI.
Yeah. I meeting men at a park at sunset. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's a lack of interest in golden mirrors for Topps basketball. I've noticed that as well too, only because I collect the Giannis golden mirrors. I don't know if they'll ever catch on. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. There's some good shots though. I
bet they will. I bet it'll just be a delayed thing. Because the basketball collectors aren't used to it. They've really, if you're just a hardcore NBA collector, you've never seen that. You know what it is. Give it 2 years. See, have it come out the second year, and I bet you'll have guys going back. I would want LeBron's first. I mean, you have a couple of the Giannis.
Yeah.
I would want the biggest names. Try to get a couple copies of their first ones and just see what happens.
MJ, I'm surprised our phone hasn't beeped with Scotty throwing a trade offer in now that he's seen that we gemmed this, but haven't heard from him yet.
Okay. I did want to talk about this in the beginning. So Topps Chrome released their checklist. The 2026 Topps Chrome checklist is out. And these are the 10 super short prints on the checklist. What do you guys think about this grouping of 10 cards here? I see a couple names I'm obviously kind of excited about, Jeff.
Yeah, to answer Mr. Little Thor, and even football, although I recently picked up some Topps Chrome super short prints last year or two of Peyton Manning and some of those guys from when Topps had the license. So we'll see if it comes back in those other sports. I think this is a great list of cards. Some people were complaining that it didn't have enough rookies on there, but I think they did a great job. They got pretty much all the biggest names you'd want.
Yeah, I really like this list. Sometimes when they're too rookie heavy, it can be a big hit or miss type situation.
Yes,
like in 2024, there's a lot of big rookies on there that ended up not being so big. Besides Churio and Ellie, there aren't that many. A lot of them kind of fizzled out. We didn't need a Curtis Mead SSP, Jeff. We didn't need it.
No, and this is looking a lot better with Keg's resurgence. So congrats on your purchase, David White.
He is. I believe, Jeff, we could. I really liked him in the offseason. I liked him to be able to hit this year. I drafted him in a dynasty league, and after 7 weeks, the benches aren't that big. I had to cut the cord and move on to someone else. And I want to say it was like week 9, something clicked. So maybe honestly, what clicked was me dropping him. But he looked great. Yeah. I'm excited to see what that card. I mean, I want to see obviously what all these cards look like. But I'm very excited.
That's what Curator's saying. He loves it as long as they don't reuse imagery, which is great.
Yeah, I'm guessing they showed on. It might even be on this page, but they showed this shot of Bobby Witt almost looking like he's like shooting a basketball. I'm guessing that's one of his variations. I don't know if that's the SP or the SSP, but that's not his base image from Topps. So it's got to be a variation of some sort. But yeah, with OHTANI, I mean, we haven't gotten a Chrome kind of World Series celebration type card yet. I don't think we got that last year. I'm trying to remember. The fact that I don't remember it means we must not have.
Probably not.
Oh yeah, he was throwing in the outfield, like pitching in shorts. Remember, because Stilmington kept talking about his legs.
Yes. Yep.
Haunting imagery there. Shot on Basalo. I'm guessing there was something about going to print early, and that's why the shortstops aren't. No Connor Griffin. But
for sure.
Roman Anthony, yeah. I mean, I'm just hoping we get a cool Roman Anthony looking card. And maybe, by the way, if you guys are big on Roman Anthony, by the time this comes out, he's not going to be playing because it looks like he's not getting any closer, Jeff, based on stuff that I've read.
Buy low. He's a buy low candidate if you believe in him.
Yeah. Best nickname in the American League.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the minion cards. I'm just getting triggered all night, Jeff.
The minion cards made for kids, but they're the hardest ones to pull in the entire set.
Yeah, SFO right there with you. Yeah, I was frustrated by Aaron Judge's performance in 2021, and I traded him for Wander Franco and a first-round draft pick heading into 2022. Yeah, the less said about that, the better. Moving on, but yeah, I am. Yeah, Juan Soto is a Met. I'm excited for that card, and I feel like, Jeff, that's like the sleeper of this list. Because that's a card that, like, when it comes out, there'll be no hype around it. But the Mets with their 6 errors yesterday, poor Mike Didino on Instagram is going to have a goddamn heart attack, Jeff. This dude, I don't think he's going to survive the season.
More errors tonight to blow the game. They are just terrible. They're
just absolutely terrible. How the manager is still there. David Stearns just needs to go. The whole thing needs to be reset. But anyway, neither here nor there.
So much money.
Yes. Wow. But I think like 5 or 6 years from now, people are going to, when Juan Soto's hitting his 450th home run, people are going to want that first Topps Chrome SSP of him as a Met. And I just hope it's a cool looking card.
Maybe we'll get a Mets shuffle, a variety of the shuffle. That would be pretty cool.
Maybe so. I feel like Chrome is supposed to be cooler. I was going to say something with Mr. Met, but I feel like Chrome, the golden mirrors can be funny like that. I feel like Chrome should be more serious. But he had a really great year last year, but I don't remember anything specific that happened.
He made a couple good defensive plays. Maybe they'll get him throwing a guy out at third.
Oh, he almost stole 40 bags. Maybe we'll get that. How about a nice horizontal shot of Soto stealing a base? That's
sliding into the base. Yeah.
That'd be unusual. I would be all over that. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I mean, they're only going to give Trout one every single year. He better not be signing autographs again.
No, don't sign autographs.
Can't handle any more of those, Jeff. I just cannot handle
The only thing that would make you more upset is if they reuse the picture with him and the Disney folks.
Yes, that would infuriate me. Yeah, that would really, really upset me. Yeah.
Royally cheesed. Yeah, can't believe Schwarber isn't on this list for sure.
Triggering intensifies.
5 degrees.
I think there's probably a decimal point there, Jeff. I bet it's 0.5 degrees.
Just like, yeah.
So SFO, what was the result? Was it a base hit to left or like a ground ball to third?
One hopper to third. They threw him up before Vlad got out of the box. Now you're talking fishiest fish.
No, that's an immediate buy it now, for sure.
This is a pretty good idea. If anybody's got an in on a cheap Schwarber jersey.
Okay, so I will tell you, I got 2 Braves jerseys at the National, Jeff, where you'll be for the first time this year. I shouldn't assume, but I just assume everything will be the same. But there's a huge booth selling, of course, selling a bunch of jerseys for like $60 a piece. They're all just a little bit older. So all-stars from previous years.
Hey, I bet we can find Schwarber there and present it to him at the Spitball Gathering.
We'll have to get like either a youth medium or like a women's extra small, just to really twist the knife when we give it to him.
No, he'll love that.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Jeff? Cosmomania Sports Car is asking, is this year's Mets worse than the Verlander Mad Max?
No, I don't think so, because that had huge expectations from that staff. Once they didn't sign Alonso, everybody kind of thought, well, what are they going to do?
I disagree. I think this one is worse. I think this is worse.
Why?
I really do. Because the other one, they actually got out of it in kind of they used their pockets and they traded Verlander and Mad Max and they got some value back. There's nothing on this team that's they gave up prospects to you guys for Peralta, career worst season.
Hey, Sproat threw 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, 1 hit ball.
Yeah, we made fun of his golden mirror because it's like the dullest one in the set, and here he just comes out. I mean, the Mets they weren't making 6 errors a game back then, Jeff. I don't remember being like literally sickened by watching the team play.
Well, I just meant in terms of not reaching their potential. Yeah, this team is worse. This team is worse for sure. This team is for sure worse. I just thought that team really had World Series expectations where this team doesn't.
Oh, Jeff, you got some fans in the chat here. Pesky's got a welcome to the national gift for you.
All right.
Someone else is going to bring you a couple local beers. I mean, if nothing else, you're going to get turned up here. That's going to be fun.
Great. I love that. Thank you, Pesky. I look forward to it. This is more rage bait for Chris.
Schwarber, and I will not even hear of anyone saying the other.
Did you see the question I had up, Chris, about a box? Oh, from Goon Collector. If it's your birthday and you want to do a rip around $800 to $1,000 range, what would you rip? And then I believe later he mentioned he is ripping a 89 Upper Deck Low Series box, which is awesome.
Oh, Curator, where'd you find? Oh man, I would love to rip an 89 Upper Deck Low Series box. There's a smell. It's like Jeff and I ripped a couple boxes of like 87 Tops and 89 Upper Deck, and the smell of an 87 Tops wax pack, just like
you're taken right back. Yeah,
it's a virtual time machine. 89 Upper Deck. Oh, to feel those foil packs in my hands again would be really borderline sensual, if I'm being completely honest. But for $800,
box somewhere here, but it's not sealed, so I just use it. I still got 36 packs in. But
they all did back then. What am I going to say? Yeah, I would try to find, if that's your budget and you're comfortable spending it and getting nothing in return but some good-looking baseball cards.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
Find yourself one hobby box of 2020 Stadium Club Chrome. There's usually like one sitting on eBay for in that range. You're going to get like 16 packs. You'll get some cool refractors, maybe a base OHTANI. Your auto will be a guy who's washing cars in Southern California now, but those cards are going to be great. And if you happen to pull a Harper auto, an OHTANI auto, or a Shuffle auto, or a Jordan auto, to the moon.
Yeah, that's a good choice. But yes, your chances of you getting a big return are slim.
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Oh, H. Mong says, I have a 2018 Topps Update Jumbo box. Open or keep it sealed? Well, I'm a big fan of the sealed 2018, so I would say sealed. Chris would probably say open it, or he'd probably say sell it.
Oh man, you can't open it. You just can't. You have to leave it sealed. That's like baseball card history right there. Yeah, you got Soto and OHTANI in there.
They display so well.
Yeah. Series 2 and update from 2018, man. Those sealed boxes, like it's. Yeah, I can't do it.
It would be a great trivia prize if you want to donate it to the Blabbin community. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, actually. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Let me share the trivia link in here.
Yeah, we got about 25 minutes until trivia.
Yeah, I get distracted when we're talking baseball cards. I lose all track of everything else.
I did not see the Mets fans chanting Pete Alonso last night while Devin Williams was on the mound.
I've never seen a franchise seemingly hate one of their best players the way the Mets franchise hated Pete Alonso. It just doesn't. It didn't make sense.
No, didn't make sense.
Fishiest fish. Yeah. There's a trivia. Yeah, fishiest fish. They signed Jorge Polanco to play first base, who never played first base before. It just doesn't make any sense. It reminded me of when the Rockies signed. I had it and then it was gone. Who did they sign? They signed some. No, they signed some. This is like 10 years ago. They signed a non-first baseman to play first base.
Oh, it was like Daniel Murphy, but not.
Someone in the chat will know.
Yeah, where's Scott when we need him?
Right?
Ian Desmond. Yes, thank you.
Ian Desmond. That's it. Yep, there it is. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is great. We'll sign a shortstop with minimal power to play a corner infield position for us in one of the best offensive parks in the league. This is going to be great. And it made
zero sense. I said it wasn't. I get those two run together in my mind. What can I say?
One of them hit a home run in like 12 consecutive postseason games.
He did. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, Jeffrey. This I totally get. If I were a Mets fan, this team would make me hate baseball as well. Thanks. By the way, speaking of nothing, but I have a little delivery here to open. It actually came from Canada and then went to authentication and then to me. And someone asked in our Discord, I think, do you pay any duty or anything? And I don't believe I did. I think the shipping charge may have been a little bit more, but this was just the FedEx person just threw it at my house. Like I didn't even have to sign for anything. And usually when stuff comes from eBay authentication, Jeff, I have to go out there and sign. But I literally on my I should have saved it on my Ring camera. I just have the guy walking up and like about 10 feet away from the house. I just kind of tossed it and then walk back to the truck.
No, I'm sure it'll be sticking out of the top loader if it's raw.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'll open that up. I'll open it during trivia. I'm very excited to see what it looks like in person.
There is also our referral link. So the trivia link and the referral link are in the.
Yeah, there we go. Chat. I did see someone said that Newbert isn't here. Thick Boy was saying, yeah, M. Newbert's not here. I did see Michigan cards and graphs in the chat, though, so trivia will be tough. We got to get, I believe Shelly the Turtle has not actually participated in trivia in a while, Jeff. He was on a run. He was like our early dominator. If it's FedEx, the tariff bill can come later. All right, well, okay. We'll see. I will keep you guys updated. I'll let you know if I get a random FedEx bill from something. Yeah, I'll pay it because I'm excited to get this card.
All right, so are you gonna show it to us when you open it during trivia?
Yeah, I'll open it. Yeah, right when trivia is over, I'll show it. Oh, I see comments 1998 in the chat here. Bill comes later. I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to give you a quick shout out because I know you're here. I'll do it now if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. I got a lot of Instagram accounts to get to tonight, Jeff. So I'm happy to throw one up right now.
Phillies with 5 runs in the 9th. Another comeback win.
Again? God, that Nationals bullpen is just horrific. And how did Christopher Sanchez give up 5 runs to Washington, but Abrams wasn't playing and he got James Wood out every time?
In like 2 innings.
Very strange. But anyway, comments 1998. Again, if you're like Jeff and I'm just going to, I know he said it wasn't, but I'm going to assume this is Armageddon related. But he has both copies of this Pop 2 Luke Keeschel Gold Cup card out of 2026 Series 1. And I love a card with blooper on it, Jeff. Even if it's not a Braves player. I love these cards.
And he's got 2 of them, and it's Pop 2. Well done.
It's very Homer Dome-esque right here.
Yeah,
very
corner of the market.
But I do have to point out that either I owe Comets 1998 an apology because I was high on Luke Keeschel this season. I drafted him in 2 leagues. I paid up for him in our Roto League. Or he owes me an apology because one of us screwed this guy over and he can't hit a baseball, Jeff.
He was one of the higher regarded second-year guys this year. Like everybody thought, okay, he's going to take it a leap after what he did last year. And no.
Yeah. Even Topps thought so with that beautiful Gold Cup they gave him. So I don't know. Maybe it was just too much. Maybe me believing in him. Comets 1998, getting these 2 cards. Topps giving him the Gold Cup and a card with blooper. It was all just a perfect storm.
It was just too much. Yeah.
But anyway, maybe he's got a big second half in him. That's what he did last year. So we'll see. But it's very cool to see anyone that has both PSA 10s. Phrase it better for me, Jeff. What am I trying to say?
Well, they have the entire pop.
There you go. There.
Anybody with the entire pop, PSA 10 pop of the card is Homer Dome-esque.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, he looked like a really good, potential 2020 or a 2030 guy, even like a 1530 guy, something like that. But now he's like a 520 guy. That's not as good.
Not as good for fantasy baseball and not as good for the hobby.
No. But this is still a very cool card. I like that blooper. Like Blooper's really trying to get his knees up, and it's not happening for him. Blooper does not have the build of someone whose knees can get very high. All right, we got some people in the trivia. Okay. Good. All right, let's get this off the screen. I'm going to pull this back up. I also wanted to, I did that backwards. Dang it. While we were briefly talking about the Topps Chrome checklist, Jeff, give me a second.
You're right. People were saying PCA was done about a month ago, and he's been on fire since then. So you're right. Young players comes and goes.
Yeah, same with Caglione. After 2 months, a lot of people were saying, like, send him down to AAA, and he figures some stuff out. PCA, wasn't it last June that he just took off too, Jeff? Is June just his month?
Maybe. And then after that, he crapped the bed, right?
Yes. Hard. Hard, if I recall. Yeah.
He loves June. Timmy Two Hobbies, not much. I'm wearing my Giannis jersey. Mentioned him a little bit. Best for all parties involved. Best case scenario, I guess. But I'm still going to root for him, and I'm excited for the Young Bucks. Time changes everything.
Okay, so this is what I also want to talk about on the Topps Chrome checklist is their base, I don't know why they say base, but their image variations. These are the SPs. These are probably going to have some parallels. Remember in update, Jeff, they didn't do speckles, so maybe, just maybe, there won't be speckles this year. I don't know, we'll find out. But this checklist is pretty good. There's a lot of really fun, really cool names on this, and also Kyle Teal. But
yeah, so can you talk a little bit about how their image variations, the SSPs or SPs, differ from Chrome to flagship?
Yeah, so here in Topps Chrome, there's 50 of these image variations. Not every player gets one, the way they do in flagship. But these will have, I think these have like red, orange, gold, and maybe green. I think that's what they usually do. So there's 50 of them, and some of these are going to be, I mean, some of them will be really fun, and we're going to really like them, and some will make us want to rip our hair out. It's just like we don't know which ones are which. I do think they teased on Topps Dugout. If you could pull up their Instagram, Jeff, while I'm going through this list, I think they teased the Yamamoto. It's hard to tell. They just kind of show these cards, and they don't really tell you what they are. But I think they showed us what the Yamamoto is, and I think it was absolutely fantastic. So that raises my expectations. We have OHTANI on here again. I think they do a pretty good job of getting most fan bases, like at least one player to get excited about. But McGonagall is in here, and I'm almost positive I saw Weatherholt in here. Yep, Weatherholt is down there. What's interesting is they did not get Connor Griffin in here. So Connor Griffin will not have, he's on the base checklist for Topps Chrome, but he's not going to have any image variations. So you're just going to want to go hard after his like true color parallels. But there are some really good rookies. I mean, Roman Anthony is on here. And what I think has Jeff excited is I really want to see what this card is going to look like.
How long ago did they have it on Topps Dugout? I'm looking through their posts and I'm not seeing it.
I don't know, but
yes, I'm very excited to see this Miz. That might be my first Miz purchase.
Yeah, I really wish one of us, Mad City Brew, if you're watching, not me, of course, one of us had grabbed one of his golden mirrors of him at the media day at the All-Star game. Because that card, just the more you think about it, kind of the cooler it is, given all the hoopla surrounding it.
Yeah,
and now
he's definitely going to be back this year.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But that'll always be his first.
Yeah, Colson Montgomery is on this. Like any other White Sox, having a very sneaky, great season. Outside of Murakami, who I believe is also on this list. Yep, Murakami is on this list too. But yeah, there's a lot of like
stupid giant head cards again.
Gosh darn it. Yeah. Another thing I'm excited about here is obviously Freddie Freeman has one, and Freddie Freeman hit a walk-off home run in the 18th inning of the World Series.
Could that
be? Sure, Jeff. For sure that will be captured on this card in some capacity. Churio has one, and this is exciting if you're a Tiger fan.
I'm showing this giant head just to
show
people how annoying this is.
Yeah,
more giant heads. I don't know. It's a big thing.
But but yeah, Tarek Skubal is on this checklist, and this will be his very first Topps Chrome image variation. So excited to see what they do with that.
His first and only Tigers.
Yeah.
Chrome image variation, likely.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not wearing street clothes or dressed like a Armenian gangster, but we'll have to just wait and see. But yeah, there's a lot of cards in here I'm excited to get a look at. That's my favorite part of release day, is seeing when these cards come out. Unfortunately, we have like a month to wait. No, it's like the 16th, 20 something. Yeah.
A couple weeks in for sure. Yeah. That first day is great.
Oh yeah.
And we'll definitely be talking about it on our first post.
Oh, Cars and Graphs, you're right. Skubal did, I think, an update. You're right. He had one an update. You're right. Dang it. All right. Well, this will be his second. Maybe it'll be, yeah. I mean, with the speed with which he recovered, maybe it's a shot of him in the operating room. Who knows?
Maybe it's him giving up multi-home runs to Paul Goldschmidt multiple times.
Yeah, they hustled to get Pete Alonso in here, Mr. Little Thor. You're right, to get him as an Oriole. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, James. There is I believe Drake Baldwin's on here. A Rookie Cup image variation is always fun. I mean, I'm excited for that. As long as these guys aren't carrying backpacks into the stadium, Jeff, I'm going to like most of these cards.
Yeah, well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. There might be more backpacks coming.
I will say Guerrero was on here, and as bad as Guerrero is playing, I want to give Topps a little bit of credit here. His golden mirror from Series 1 is perfect. It's that horizontal shot of him sliding into home plate against the Yankees.
Yeah.
He's fully airborne.
He's flying. Yeah.
Tremendous card. So maybe, I don't know what this card is going to be, but I'm thinking if they nailed that one, maybe they can get this one right and give us a shot of the grand slam he hit off the Yankees. I want to say it was game 2.
His game still seems to be living in the past as well. Yeah, they better get those shots. Caminero, big game today, Chris.
I saw the 3rd home run off a position player.
Oh, it was? I didn't see that.
It hit the catwalk like in left field.
Not always easy to hit off those position players, so good for him.
No, I was watching that inning, and Aranda came up, and it looked like he was just going to take his 3 pitches and go sit down. Like he wanted no part of it. He just stood there like not even in his stance, just took like strike 1, took strike 2, and then he just came and like he sort of like broke his wrist, just kind of like rolled one towards third base. Like I don't think he wanted to get into his stance. I don't think he
didn't want to screw up his swing, maybe.
Exactly. But Caminero, on the other hand, came out and was swinging for the moon.
Well, how many chances did you get to have a 3-homer game? Can't blame him.
Right. Remember Kyle Schwarber, by the way, against the Braves? It was last year. Last year? Yeah, he had 4 home runs in a game the Phillies were just annihilating the Braves. And he came up against a position player. I want to say it was his 6th at bat. And he popped out.
Oh.
But watching that game, Jeff, it felt like we were about to see the first 5-home run game in history. And he wanted it so bad.
Kurtz had that chance too last year. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I don't want to say I was rooting for him to do it, but if he did it, I would not have been upset. Like,
well, do you think that would have changed Scott's argument about his collectability if he's the only guy to
only 5-home run game? Plus, he had that sudden death, those 3 home run swings in the All-Star game last year. How cool was that?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Schwarber's first. Hold on. Let me show you guys, because we've talked about Schwarber, obviously, more than we ever thought we would ever talk about Schwarber.
More than we thought we would. And Chris, I don't know if you noticed, but Scott put up a poll just to make sure that most people haven't lost their minds about Mookie and Schwarber.
To me, Jeff, all that says is that we got to him. We made some headway. After our conversation.
Yeah, don't tell Scotty B, royally cheesed.
All right. I feel like if there's one Kyle Schwarber card to have, and I should buy this before I talk about it, but I'm sure we all know about it.
It's the old Blabbin grab.
Yeah, this is his 2016. Oh, I did something wrong. It's gone. Dang it. It's his 2016 Topps Chrome image variation card. So this is rookie.
Yeah.
I did not look this up. I don't know what it's from. I'm guessing there's a Cubs fan or SFO somehow. But this is a Wrigley Field hat tip. Curtain call as a rookie on your rookie card, Jeff. That's absolutely incredible.
That's pretty great. Yep. Yeah.
I don't know if this is, I know the year before they did some parallels. There was I think there were reds out of 5 of these. I don't know what the deal was in 2016, honestly. It feels like something I should know. I'm going to blame Jack Daniels for me currently not knowing. But I love this card. I think that's a spectacular Kyle Schwarber card.
I was asked for a link to the poll. It's on his Instagram. I don't know if I can link to it or not. It's on his Instagram.
I don't think you can link to a story, but if you follow Scotty B Cards, and you should follow Scotty B Cards.
It's still there. So go. I just looked and it's still there.
Yep. Cubs fan 4. I collect Schwarber cards, mostly Cubs cards. I mean, I can't fault you. He's an absolute Cubs legend. We don't forget about the Cubs winning, but time has gone by, and I feel like maybe some people forgot about how he had like knee surgery that season. Came all the way, came back and then hit really well. But yeah, Cubs fan 4. Do you have a copy of this one?
And if so, sell it to Chris for double.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, royally cheese. Their stadium clubs in 2017 are the SPs of them with the trophy at the parade. I think there's like 8 of them, maybe. Those cards are great. And every time you see him, you have to wonder, is it the last time we're ever going to see him?
This sounds like a question for our buddy Short Print Today, if Jake's watching.
Yeah, that's a great question. I have absolutely no idea.
Hemophobic, yes, as Chris has also mentioned, he's been great in the postseason.
Yeah, I think he's going to retire as the career postseason home run leader, because OHTANI just has so much work to catch him.
Stewie's saying Rusty Staub and legendary Brewers first base coach Frank Howard are more collectible than Schwarber.
Wow. I shouldn't say this on a YouTube live, but Rusty Staub just sounds like one of those like random sex acts that a comedian says, and you're like, that can't be a real thing people do. That poor guy.
The Rusty Staub.
Yeah, Chris Bryant has some amazing cards. Like, yeah, that belt one, he's got another Stadium Club card in the snow. That's like horizontal, Jeff, and he's in the dugout, and there's like the snow falling in front of him is like they're trying to I think they're trying to focus on him, but the snow takes up most of the card. That thing is beautiful.
Man, yeah, Chris Bryant has so many great cards as a what could have been career.
Yeah, and he's like the biggest warning ever for someone who goes heavy in after a player's first 2 years.
Yes.
Hey, Tipping Majors, there was a question in here. I think I answered it correct. Help me out. Someone was asking about the print run of the 2024 Topps Chrome Super Short Prints. I said I thought it was about 100, and I feel like I saw that on your website. So if you please correct me if I'm way off, but I think it's about 100. But you're the person to know that kind of thing.
Ask the expert. He's here.
All right. Speaking of low print runs, Curator's looking for the 2016 Corey Seager All-Star SSP from Update. Good luck, buddy. There was one on eBay for like $8,000, Jeff. It was there for a while. Remember that card? He's kind of like in his follow-through in the cage, wearing that same jersey as Trout is on his. Or the
Did it sell? It was like the Padres colors,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. I think it just was taken down. I don't know if it ever sold. But the print run on those has got to be, it can't be more than 10. So good luck to you. And I saw Seager is back in the lineup today.
Yep. He's back.
Hopefully he can stay there. I love watching that guy hit. People have told me that they think he's a trade target for the Braves, and I just
Mark Ringo, I've seen this many times, and if you haven't, it's worth checking out after the show. Go seek it out. It's got to be on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. Maddox and Bryant are two of the good baseball guys around, so it's fun to see them in what seems like a sketch, but Chris Bryant's actually surprised. It's great.
Yeah, it's really funny. There's a bunch of videos of like really strong like Olympic lifters going into the gym dressed as janitors, and they just like pick up weights and it's similar to that. Like it's very Maddox is you don't know who he is, and he just starts like dropping change ups and cutters to Chris
and it's
Bryant.
Easy because they put him in a little bit of a disguise, but he's such an unassuming body type. He's a small guy. Yeah, it's great. Right. Cosmo. This is the longest anyone, anywhere, anytime has ever looked at a Schwarber card combined. Okay, Scott. Okay, Scott.
All right, I'll take it down. We can stop looking at it. I do like it.
Hey, a good chance for us to plug the Spitball in Discord. Cardboard Consensus in the Discord main chat. Great. We will definitely check that out. Maybe Chris can check it out during trivia.
I got my hands full during trivia, Jeff.
Yeah, I'll get all of 12 minutes for you to finish that. The Discord for Spitball, and if anybody likes to talk cards basically 24/7, that's a good place to do it. So check it out.
It is literally 24/7. I was up at 2:30 this morning and chatting about cards with a gentleman who lives in Europe.
I was chatting at about 5 this morning. Yeah. So yep.
Oh, and then someone else,
Jason Majors, right at 100. You were right. Good memory.
Nothing else is in there, Jeff. Literally nothing else.
Good call, Mark. This was funny. Brian asks, "You still want my autograph?" At the end, Matt says no.
I was thinking. So I had a thought that I didn't finish, if you can believe it. And Will's basically finished it for me up here. I think it was him. Yeah, it's Seager and Acuna in the same lineup. I can't emotionally handle that, Jeff. Every swing of the bat, every throw, every move they make, I'm just going to be assuming a disaster.
Very Sting. You'll be just singing every breath you take.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe they have to alternate days so you can handle one being in the lineup. Pesky's asking when Blabbin starts on Fanatics. We actually did. This was our first week. Spitballing. Sorry, Spitballing. Our first episode on Fanatics Collect. Blabbin, Chris and I weren't invited on our own, so for now we just gotta live through our spitballing brethren on there.
I believe I was told by a gentleman at Fanatics that I know that not without Filmington, I think is what he said. And then ironically, we posted our first video without Filmington. So
Filmington's like, yeah. So if you get a chance to check that out, do it, please. Thanks,
Eric. I don't think so. I feel like I think Platinum Anniversary has kind of overtaken Finest Flashbacks as the set that Topps wants to do in that regard. I wish they would because I love it.
Kind of sad. That was great.
Yeah. Although I will say that like later 90s, the Finest sets aren't as cool. I know some of the inserts are great, so don't bite my head off yet. Like the man stuff is cool, but they're using those elsewhere. But yeah, I don't know. The original's still the best.
Chasing Majors. Anyone interested in a Google gadget that overlays pack odds, print runs, serial number data on cards you're searching on eBay or ComC? That sounds awesome. I don't know if that's something Chris and I can figure out.
I don't know what a Google gadget is, but I like the idea of this because I think it would cut the number of message requests I get on Instagram by about 80%.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is special guest.
Oh,
this is Shirley of Laverne and Shirley.
Jeff's household is very cat friendly. They have 2 cats that just wander. I never see them, but within about 5 minutes of being in your house, I know if I've forgotten my allergy pill or not.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough to be allergic.
Kitty. Okay. Oh, hold on. This is a better. It is strange. It is strange, Big Pog. I don't know. Printing cards is hard. Printing centered cards apparently is virtually impossible,
Jeff. Forbidden Donut. Dropping a tease here. Just sniped an absolute monster. Hopefully used our code and then let us know what it is, Forbidden Donut.
I know the card he wanted to get. He was the runner-up on a pretty big Shohei Ohtani card a few days ago, which gives him a good leg up in trivia in a few minutes. But hopefully he got one of those. I hope you did. If you feel like sharing it, you are welcome to. Oh,
Cosmo, yeah, they're still trying to figure out everything going on with Fanatics Collect. It's called Collect Originals. So if you go to the Fanatics Collect app, you can hit one of the buttons says Originals, and we're on there. I assumed that they were going to send out notices if you follow on there, but apparently Cosmo said he didn't get one. I don't know. We post on there every Tuesday morning.
Yes, we post non-lives. Our slot to drop is 11 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesdays, and the video shows up there, and then it stays there. So I mean, if you go on right then, one of us will be there. You can chat with us while the video is playing, but otherwise you can watch it anytime. But that's like our time slot. If we do a live, they'll give us a better time slot. They said, but that's just our drop.
Right.
Slot.
So if you search for Spitballing on there, you'll go and it'll bring us up, and then there's a button that says replays, and you can replay us. Thick Boy Blabbin, don't sell out. It's just we're trying it as a way to maybe reach other people on there. Yeah. We don't have to promote the Fanatics Live, the breaking aspect. We're completely separate from that, but it's just a way for people to us to reach other people.
Yeah. I mean, like it or not, they are sort of the epicenter of the hobby, whether we want them to be or not. So Jeff, Forbidden Donut posted his pickup on the Discord. I'm going to show it, but I need to warn you that just whatever you're drinking, I want you to take a sip of what you're drinking.
Oh boy.
Because
Is it a card I was trying to get?
Yes. It's a card you really, really want. I think you might have a lesser copy of it, but I'm not sure. But when you see this, I literally gasp. It's so cool. I'm very envious. There we go. It's a little small.
Yeah. I saw this come up. I actually used the oh crap, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the new app that looks at all the auctions.
Oh.
Auction Wire AI.
Okay.
Greg on Midlife Cards has like a 60-day free trial. So I've tried that, and I signed up this week, and this is one of the cards I put in, and they have one that's outrageously priced on eBay. And I got a notice that this one came up today, and I was eyeing it up, but I didn't get it because I do have a lesser copy. But it was listed for a really good price, so I was tempted.
Oof. Yeah, this guy, man, I tell you, like the design is the 93 finest design is, if you were alive, you're collecting cards in that window, you remember that design, it's etched into your brain. To make it a gold, which they didn't have then. Plus, he's wearing what looks like one of those throwback jerseys.
It's a throwback, of course it is. Yes,
fantastic.
Yes,
amazing.
Very. So Fanatics has so many apps. It's got to be the Fanatics Collect app. If you go to the Fanatics Collect app,
it's not even that. So you go to,
because on my phone right now, I have 3 Fanatics apps.
Yeah. So you open up Fanatics Collect here. I can show this on my phone real quick.
Because I've got
let me just close. Let me close Feet Finder. We open up Fanatics Collect. Down here in the bottom is live. And yeah, so Adam Gray is right there. I was watching him earlier today. If you just search Spitballing up there, we will come up. You just got to hit under live down there at the bottom. Go to Fanatics, go to Collect Originals, which is what I've highlighted up there. And we're there.
Yeah. So there's a Fanatics app, there's a Fanatics Live, and a Fanatics Collect. We're currently on the Fanatics Collect. Down the road, I think they're going to streamline that a little bit. But yeah, so find us there.
If you're on there, you should see 2 shows. There should be one that has occurred and one upcoming.
Yes.
Unless I did it wrong, in which case, who knows what you're going to see.
And Cosmo, this is true. Great for selling mid to high end cards.
Yes, agreed.
It's good. We've had some success selling there and buying. They're getting more cards on their platform, on their marketplace platform. So. Yeah. So check it out. Yeah. And they say great deal, good deal. You kind of got to do your own shopping on that, but they're trying.
Yeah. What I appreciate is that they don't have, they prevent idiotic sellers like that guy we talked about a couple weeks ago who highlights all of his cards as SSP feel. Like you can't get away with that on their platform. So at least that's not there.
Right. Yeah.
I know.
Edit a little bit.
Yeah. Look, they're not perfect. They've done stuff that we all don't like, but you know.
Yes. So yes, the people are talking about here. You can get there from either Fanatics Live or Fanatics Collect. It's just a little easier through Fanatics Collect, I think. But the question for Chris: have you been watching the Acuna Heritage Black PSA 10?
I have not. I am on. I'm not allowed to buy any more Acuna cards.
Smart.
My wife doesn't make a lot of rules for me, but this is one that she has laid down after watching him get hurt running to first base twice. When running to first base, as Jeff has said many times, is one of the basic parts of the game he's playing. If he can't do it, it's a big problem. So no, I'm not watching any. I'm not actively searching for, bidding on, or buying any Acuna cards.
D-Man, we're just premiering 1 episode a week on there. So then it eventually comes onto our YouTube. It's more interactive in that somebody will be there chatting. Chris was there chatting this entire time. So,
but yeah, if you go on there, there's a lot of sports card content. They basically what Fanatics, their dream is to take sports card YouTube and just move it all onto their app. And competing with YouTube is tough. YouTube is absolutely enormous. I don't know if they're going to be successful in this, but they invited us to be a part of it, so we'll give it a shot and see how it goes.
Yep. All right. Should we get, hey, what's up, Doc? Should we get doing trivia?
We should absolutely get into trivia. I see Michigan Cards and Graphs is here, so trivia just got a lot harder. Yeah. The problem is even Frisk Carson's, unless Frisk Carson's has a new mailing address, Jeff.
You could just have them sent to me.
Oh,
here's mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is a lowly 9, but yeah, it was tough to pony up for the 10. Love the throwback.
Yeah. Again, yeah. Congrats for Bin Donut. That is that's an awesome card. All right, let me put the link in here one more time. Okay, let me pull it up. Oh wait, nope. Almost showed the first question.
Oh, don't do that.
I will tell you guys, there were some hints. If you were listening, I mean, I don't know. I don't. No one should be listening to us that closely, but I think we definitely gave you guys at least 2, possibly even 3 answers. Just in the first hour of the show here.
For sure.
I think. Yeah, I think so. There is question 10. Instead of being a pop culture question 10 is a World Cup question. Those will continue. The World Cup is really, really exciting. It's just on in our house. Like the games, if games start at 1, from 1 until the last game's at 7. The USA is playing right now. I'm sure my wife is watching that. It's a game that they don't need to win. So all their yellow card guys are sitting. Hopefully Pucelich is not going to push himself too hard. Pucelich? I blame Jack Daniels, but I love this. I think this is really, really fun. Are your kids watching? I know they both play soccer, Jeff.
Yeah, we haven't watched much World Cup. We're waiting till the knockout stage.
Now we're almost there.
Yep.
It's just, you can see the Ecuador playing Germany today. Ecuador watching their fans celebrate. They're like in tears. Like it means so. We watched the World Baseball Classic this year, Jeff.
Yep.
And I love the fact that they're going to be the same years now. And like, you could see how much these games meant, but it's just like that times 10. Jay Erseth, I promise you, buddy, I'm going to get some Ryan Klesko questions. One of these weeks, I will put 2 Ryan Klesko questions.
2 in 1. Wow. Okay. Everybody go research Ryan Klesko's.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, I'm just sending people cards that I want. All right.
Is Ryan Klesko more collectible than Kyle Schwarber?
Ooh. Well, that would mean he's more collectible than Mookie Betts.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, wow. If David Fincher walks in there, Jeff, rumors of a sequel will just start burning through the internet.
100%. That would be great.
All right. Let me make sure we're good to go here.
Let's do this.
Yep. Oh, glad I checked because.
You want to tell people what we're playing for, Chris?
Hold on. I forgot to do something. Hold on. I have to. Remember that one time where question 11 came up because I forgot to delete. Yeah, I forgot to do that. So let me just.
Catching it now.
Well,
yeah, you could have just said Tyler Durden is watching the game. That would have been accurate as well.
Well,
yeah, the Tartan Army. I've seen them in Boston.
Oh yeah.
They've won in Miami. I didn't see them at the Miami game. That's great.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay, what we are playing for tonight? Challenge accepted. I have 5 remaining image variations, legend variations. So we've got George Brett from 2018, Reggie Jackson from 2017, Ricky Henderson from 2017, Roberto Clemente. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Roberto Clemente from 2018. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Hank Aaron in that incredible throwback and what appears to be a collared shirt from 2018. So let us know if you win. Let us know which one of these you want. And M. Newbert, I think that's who won last week. I got your prize out today. So, well, even if you didn't win, I sent you something today. All right. Let's rock and roll, Jeff.
Let's do this.
1-1. It's fine. We just want no injuries.
Pick that card up too. That's awesome.
Yeah, we want no injuries and no cards. There we go. Countdown has begun. I have 2 things I'm supposed to do. Oh God, what were they? The Discord.
Oh, you're going to check out Discord?
Yep. And then open my box.
Which of the following players never got a Series 2 short print rookie card? Ronald Acuna Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., or Gleyber Torres? One of them did not get the Series 2 short print treatment. Whoa, this one's really spread out. Afraid Gleyber did in that same set as Acuna, but Tatis never did.
It was so weird. He got no flagship variations.
No.
His rookie year. Very strange.
Really highly coveted. Since May 1st, whose first Bowman Chrome Gold Auto is sold for the most? Mookie Betts, Kyle Schwarber, Connor Griffin, or Nick Kurtz? A little homage to our spitballing conversation the other day.
Yeah.
Wow. That might be the lowest we've ever had for a correct answer.
Gotta be. And that made me so happy. Not that you guys got it wrong, but for the hobby that Mookie Betts sold for 16 grand makes me happy.
Which San Francisco Giant did not win a World Series MVP award? Pablo Sandoval, Tim Lincecum, Madison Bumgarner, Edgar Renteria. They won 3 championships in 5 years, Chris, and 3 of those guys won a World Series MVP award. 1 did not. Ooh, spread out well again here. 28% of you got Tim Lincecum. That is correct. Renteria won the first championship MVP, I believe. Jason G on top, Michigan Cards and Graphs next. Who led Major League Baseball in triples the last 3 years and currently leads again? Luis Arraez, Pete Crow Armstrong, Corbin Carroll, or Xavier Edwards? This is crazy. This guy's a triples machine. All of you guys, or many of you guys knew it. He's got 9 already this year. Yeah, he's just a triples machine. Jason G, Michigan Cards and Graphs, Hitman 23 on the podium. How many packs were in a Topps wax box throughout the 1980s? Was it 12, 24, 36, or 48? Anybody who collected then probably remembers there were so many cards in a box. You couldn't make a set because the sets were so big, but 69% of you got it right. Mr. Little Thor, Arraez actually is second in the league now, ahead of such luminaries as Pete Crow Armstrong. So he seemed worthwhile to include. The first public auction of Series 2 OHTANI Golden Mirror SSP last week ended at approximately how much? Was it a $500 card, $2,000 card, a $4,500 card, or a $7,000 card? It was very interesting to see, and only one has sold, I believe, Chris.
Sorry. There was another one up, but I don't see it. I don't see it ending.
Yeah.
$4,500. Yeah.
4,500, which is what those ones from last year were going for. Michigan Cards and Graphs extending his lead. Which of the following players is in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame? Ted Simmons, Barry Bonds, Dale Murphy, or Don Mattingly? A lot of you guys have been in the news lately or in the last couple years when the Hall of Fame comes up. 60% of you knew Brewers legend and ALCS champion Ted Simmons was correct. Michigan Cards and Graphs, 51-point lead over Hitman 23. In 2018 Topps Series 2 and update, how many total super short prints does OHTANI have? 1, 2, 3, or 4? How many total SSPs does OHTANI have?
Okay.
Everybody went right, or most people went right in the middle. Slightly favored the 3, and you guys got it. Hitman 23 sneaks ahead. Between 2017 Series 1 and update, how many super short prints does Aaron Judge have? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
What do you think, Jeff? Is it the same?
Could it be the same?
Good job. Most of you got this one.
Almost half of you got 2. He's got 2.
Oh, Michigan Cards and Graphs goes back in front.
It's a 6-point game.
Down to the wire.
Going right down to the wire. What country won the last World Cup in 2022? Was it Brazil, Argentina, France, or Spain? Let's see. 67% of you, well done, went with Lionel Messi and Argentina.
What a game. What a game it was.
Great tournament. Jeremy, well done. 500 points. This was a tough group of questions. Doc, second place with 513. Michigan Cards and Graphs choked it and still wins.
Oh, man. Wait,
it's a tie.
There's a tie now.
The first tie in history. Look at that.
Oh, my gosh. I don't even know what to do.
Great job, Jeremy. I say give them each one.
No. Maybe they both lose and we go to the third. No. Yeah, I guess they both tie. All right, I guess that's fair. But who gets to choose first? Who got more questions right?
Just ripping the card in half.
I was trying to see. I think they both got 7 right, so that's not going to work. God, we don't have a tiebreaker, Jeff. I don't know what to.
We're going to have a tiebreaker in the future.
Yeah, well, you know what? From now on, we're going to have a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do. All right, well, for whatever reason, CrowdPer put Michigan Cards and Graphs on top. A sudden death tiebreaker. I don't. We could do that, and then whoever answers in the chat faster. But I feel like that could just be a question of whose Wi-Fi is better.
Right.
Let's go question for the tiebreaker.
Yep, 5 over 500. That's right.
We can't flip a
arm
coin.
wrestling, flip a coin. Mad City Brew, nice. 9th is great. Something's wrong with trivia.
All right, so Michigan Cards and Graphs. CrowdPer put you on top. It's not even alphabetical. I don't know why they chose. So let us know. You get first pick. Which of these Legends cards you would like? We have Aaron, Clemente, Ricky, Reggie, and George Brett. And then Doc, you can pick next. Or if there's one you're particularly excited about, I'm sure Michigan Cards and Graphs will let you have first pick. So just let us know.
Doc says he's driving. Does that make a difference?
Wow.
Well done for that driving score.
That's really impressive. And I think offensive to everyone else.
Yeah. No, I see we just send out 2. I like all these tie-breaking options, but
no, we'll send out. We'll send out 2.
It was really close. Somebody else pointed out, 5 people were within like 10 points of the.
Yeah. I will get into specifics next week, but Bazooka Tom sent a couple new trivia prizes. So I thank you guys, everyone who sends us cool stuff to give out. Like, we are excited to give this stuff away. Jeff and I love trivia together, and we love watching the fight. And then I really enjoy the self-deprecating comments in the chat afterwards.
It's a great time. Yeah.
Those speed bumps were pedestrians. Yeah. Okay. Did he say anything?
Doc's cards went with $500. Doc went with $500 on the OHTANI card question. What SSP is getting $500, Doc?
What OHTANI card is only selling for $500?
That's what I mean. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, good Lord.
OHTANI card, right?
Okay. All right. Michigan Cards and Graphs likes the Clemente. It is a very cool card. Here's some dark humor. You think he's looking up at an airplane, Jeff?
Yeah, that's dark.
Yeah. All right. Too soon.
Ba-dum-bum.
Doc, let me know. If you want that, Hank Aaron, Ricky, Reggie, or George Brett. Ooh. Eric Lancaster, that would be amazing. If you have an Acuna you'd like to donate for giveaway, please do.
Did you read the next?
I did not. Well, we need a prize for 4th place too. I mean,
Doc will take the Hank, please.
Yeah. One thing we should do, Jeff, is we should pick a random number. Like 386 points. And whoever's closest to that also gets a prize.
That's a good idea. Do we pick it before and they target that number?
Yeah, we pick it before. Yeah. So people are trying to win, but also you could aim because I want to give the middle of the pack guys a chance to win something.
That's true. I like that. We should trot that out next week.
Yeah, we'll try that next week. All right. I apologize for my airplane joke. I thought it was funny, but I'm a terrible person. So, go figure. All right. So I did. In the Discord, the question was, I think I found the question, Jeff. Let's hop over to it. You can enjoy this Mandalorian.
Mando. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's Buckeye Sports Cards. I think this is the question that our viewer was referring to. Would you rather have a Juan Soto Topps Gold rookie card? So that's the update.
Number to 2018.
Correct. Or 2020 Stadium Club Chrome Soto Shuffle Refractor. So let's get into the specs on both.
Yes.
The update is A, a rookie card. It's B, paper. And C, numbered to 2018 copies.
Are these graded, did he say? Sorry.
Nope. No, not graded. So the Stadium Club Chrome Shuffle is a Chrome card, and it is not numbered, not a rookie, but the print run is, the math works out to about 660. So significantly fewer copies of it, but not a rookie.
Not a rookie. Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
The 2018 paper SOTO is much more condition sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could look at them.
Okay, for sure. I would guess the PSA 10 pops are pretty close.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's a tough one.
The better image is definitely Stadium Club. We've got a lot of Stadium Club fans in here, as we are. I'm just trying to think independently of that.
Think of it as a PSA 10. Which PSA 10 would you rather have, Jeff? Or
I would take the gold. I would take the gold rookie.
Okay, PSA 9.
PSA 9, I probably would take the SOTO Shuffle.
Yeah, I think so too. I think for the 10, I'm taking the rookie gold just for the condition sensitivity.
Yes, exactly.
But the other one, yeah, for a 9 or raw, I would take the Shuffle.
But if condition doesn't matter, yeah.
Okay. Also, I realized this was not the question that he wanted me to ask. So give me a second. Stop over.
While you're doing that, Professor still has a box of Shohei 50/50. I had 3 boxes I bought from Topps, kept them for about a year, and then finally sold them. So smart on you for actually keeping them. That's great because the prices have went up exponentially. The good thing about those cards is if you open them, it's tough now because with the bulk closed down, but even the base cards in there, if you could gem them, were valued pretty highly. So it's not the worst to open, although I don't know what the price is now of a sealed box. I'd probably keep it sealed, but
yeah, I think you keep it sealed. Some of these comments are great. Fishiest Fish says he wants the PSA 9 with the black diamond NBA sticker. Jay Ursa says you could have either, or you get that Vlad eating a cheeseburger in the diner card. Yeah. Hold on.
Or you could eat a cheeseburger with Vlad in a diner.
I would rather do that.
Yeah, I'd rather do that too.
As long as they serve beer. All right. So the actual question, I enjoyed that one. That one made me think. It's never a good thing.
Original retail was something like $400. Professor, maybe you can help me. Something like that. It wasn't.
You bought one, didn't you, Jeff?
I had 3 of them. Bought 3. And then ended up selling them. They just stayed at the same price, and I didn't want to open them, and ended up selling them. But now they're worth a lot more.
Well, yeah, you had a shot at those the Black Dynasty Ohtanis, right?
That's right.
Theoretically, and those became like $1 million cards. So I mean, the wax.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
This is true.
Boat is a boat. Now that is a Family Guy reference and a half right there, Jay. Seth. I love it. All right, so beneath Jeff and I, the next cardboard consensus question we're going to ask you guys, and please answer truthfully and with any profanities you want.
Great.
Okay. When both of these 2 careers are said and done, the dust has settled on them. Bryce Harper or Mike Trout? Who's more collectible? 20 years from now, are people going to want to buy Mike Trout cards or Bryce Harper cards?
All right. I'm going to have to say I've always been on the Trout train, and I'm going to stick there. The one caveat is if Harper wins a championship, then I think that will elevate him. But if he doesn't do that, I think just his inconsistency counteracts his better, maybe more vibrant personality. He does have big postseason moments, so those will be remembered. But Trout also has significant hardware. He's got the 3 MVPs versus the 2. Much more consistency. I'd go with Trout. But again, if Harper wins a championship and Trout doesn't, then Harper, no doubt.
Wow, it's really I'm seeing pretty much a unanimous Trout in the comments there, which I
could be.
I think this is really hard to tell because so much of this is as Natasha Bedingfield said, Jeff, the rest is still unwritten here.
Yep.
Will either of them win a World Series? Will they win one together? Is a legitimate question we have to ask.
That would be something. If they win one together. Yeah.
The image variations alone, Jeff, would break the bank of most hobbyists, including you and I. We would both want that card
for sure.
It's tough. It's really, really tough. Harper has the highlights, but Mike Trout has the numbers. And I don't know what will carry more weight down the road. We're going to see Harper homering off Robert Suarez forever.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll see Mike Trout do besides fishing in the offseason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But what's interesting, I think Trout was amazing, but then was overshadowed by someone on his team, right? By a teammate. Harper was really good and is now kind of overshadowed by someone on his team. So they are running.
He left the team. As soon as he left the team, they won a championship.
That is a very unfortunate little footnote for Bryce Harper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs with him, but won the World Series without him is crazy. And you're right. He is more flair than substance. Totally. He has not knocked in 100 runs since 2019.
Yes. And very, very inconsistent.
Yeah. His
highs are really high. He's like MVP or no votes. Whereas Trout is MVP 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. And the other part about Trout, which Chris has mentioned before when we talk about on Spitballing, is when he was at his peak, the hobby wasn't the way it is now. Like if he put up those first 8 years of his career right now, the hobby would be going insane, even though he doesn't have the wins. But there's baseball fans that love him and remember the great seasons he had in the early 2010s. But the card market didn't explode the way it did after 2020. So that's hard to look back.
Yeah, I think he's also, Trout is the guy that everyone wants it to be. I don't know anyone who roots against Mike Trout. Like the idea that he could come back from this latest injury, running to first base, be healthy, and get traded to Atlanta, Philadelphia, the Yankees, like get traded somewhere. I think a lot of people that collect would root for him, would want him to hold that trophy.
Agreed.
I don't know if there's another player in baseball that's like that. Maybe people felt that way about OHTANI his first year with the Dodgers, but when they saw the money, I feel like after the first year, they're like, well, that's enough.
That's enough. Yes, I agree. And OHTANI wasn't nearly as long suffering as Trout. I think the one thing that Trout, this is a good point. WBC OHTANI striking Trout out was iconic. Yeah.
That's Mike Trout's biggest highlight.
That's his biggest moment. Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, he stole a lot of home runs, which are great. Huge war seasons, which don't make for good moments. No, Mariners fans don't like Trout. Okay.
I mean, I get that he's in the West.
There's some fans that might not, but this is where I am on it too, Cosmo. You're right. Yeah. Trout owned an entire decade. Harper had 2 great seasons, and they were great. And one was when he was 22, and then he had the other one, and
that other one wasn't even that great.
Right. He was very close to not winning the MVP.
He only won the MVP because Acuna blew his knee out.
Correct.
The first time. I will say Mike Trout reminds me, and if anyone here follows hockey, especially like in the 90s, 80s and 90s, Mike Trout is the baseball Ray Bork. Okay.
Oh.
He is a beloved figure. Everyone likes him, and he is stuck with a team that has no chance. When Bork ended up going to the Avalanche, the ratings on that Stanley Cup final, Jeff, were through the roof. And he was the first, when they won, he was the first person, I think it was Sakic, handed the trophy to, and he was just bawling. They were panning. Avalanche fans were crying. I forget. I want to say it was Fox, but it might have been ABC. They cut to like sports bars. They had cameras in all these like Boston sports bars, and people were just sobbing and hugging each other. Like that was their guy, and he finally got one. And I think, and I feel like Trout could do that. We don't want it. We want him to do it when he's still good. Not like, we don't want it to be like he's 41 and he's pinch hitting, kind of like, I hate to say this, kind of like Bagwell, late for the Astros, that one World Series they got to and they got shit on. Like Bagwell was a pinch hitter, but at least he got to be there. We all want to see Trout there. I don't want to see it as a Yankee, but I could stomach it as a Philly, Jeff, and we just want it to happen.
Yeah. People in the comments think it's a great analogy. He even had some sort of cup parade in Boston.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember my dad crying, and my dad did not know who Ray Bork was.
He just got caught up in the emotion.
But seeing like people in different cities get emotional over him, my dad was like, he must be one hell of a guy. Like, yeah, I think he was. Yeah.
Edwards throwing out Verlander when he won with the Astros. Yeah, I think the hard thing about Trout is, and I know he wants to be loyal, but he had that chance now a couple of years ago when they said if he wants to be traded, he can go, and he really distanced himself from that. So I don't know. That was like, yeah, and it wasn't like they were going to win a championship or had championship aspirations. I can see, I get wanting to be comfortable, but man, if he really wanted to win 2 years ago, it was his chance to go somewhere.
If he comes back, he'll have a chance. He'll still have a chance. Just will Moreno trade him? Will he? I just don't know.
I think he will, but now you're going to need the trade partner to take on, or you're going to need to take on a lot of money for the trade partner.
Yeah, or there could be some money going back and forth. Like, for example, if he were to go to the Braves, it feels very unlikely, but I would say the Braves could send, for sure, Kim. I mean, obviously Kim. Like Kim and Yastrzemski, that at least covers like about a year and a half of Trout's contract. So there you go. I would, Seven Costanza, I'd love to have him. But they've got to work the money out, not at his current rate, but at about, if they could take on half the contract, yes, but not at $35 million a year. There's no way. He's not worth it. Can't do it.
Royally Cheese loves that he stayed. I miss it because I want to see the best players play meaningful baseball, and he knew, and everybody knew that it wasn't going to be there. It's not like Bobby Witt, who's early in his career, signs a long-term deal, winnable division with a chance going forward to win. He was reaching the end of his tenure, maybe, and with no clear pathway to win. I'd love to see him in meaningful games.
I cannot imagine what it must have felt like to be Mike Trout and know that you're staying in this team for the next like 6 years, and one of your teammates is the greatest baseball player we've ever seen, whose value is almost incomprehensible. And watch your owner refuse to cash that chip in.
Yeah.
And just realize that instead of getting 3 or 4 top-notch young players coming into your team to sort of build up your franchise, your owner is like, no, we'll just ride this guy to the end and get nothing back for him. I would say that's like the moment where you're like, get me the hell out of here. If we won't cash in OHTANI for prospects, get me out. And I don't know. Maybe his mood has changed. Maybe it hasn't. But they are as bad as they've ever been this year, Jeff.
Yeah, that Caminero rumor.
Could have had Caminero.
Plus, is my Wi-Fi bad? I'm hardwired in. Ohio Gear Guy.
You've been a little blurry a couple times, but
that's weird because I'm hardwired in. I'm not even using my Wi-Fi.
I can hear you fine. Any updates on the USA Turkey game? By the way, if anyone
saw they're down 2-1 last was the update.
Okay. Yeah. The only, I mean, yeah, being Laurel. Yeah, no, I agree. No one said Mike Trout is a nuclear physicist. Okay, he's just an incredible baseball player, and we all just want him to have meaningful at bats in October or September, even August. Late July, Jeff. How long has it been?
Judging from the way he's running with 135 pounds on his shoulders, makes me think he's not a rocket scientist.
No, nor is his personal trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not blurry. It's just the jack kicking in. Eric, you're probably right. Jeff is super clear, and it's just all right. So I did open this box, and we were talking about Mike Trout, so I want to show you guys what came in. I very rarely encourage anyone to buy a card the week of its release, but I did, and I am so excited.
There it is.
The card in my hand. And by the way, Jeff, look how little of it remains in the sleeve. Like I told you, this dude frisbeed the card from.
You got to take a picture of that and post it. Yes,
just unreal.
They claim that they had that fixed, but it doesn't appear to be fixed.
No, they don't. I just think this card is awesome. I love this card. I remember I went to Disney as a kid, and the Haunted Mansion was my favorite ride.
Yes.
And I distinctly remember being a kid and leaving the Haunted Mansion and asking my dad, I was like, Dad, how did they, what kind of deal do they have? How did they make the ghosts do that? Like, I was totally fine with ghosts being real, Jeff. My only question was like, are they paying the ghosts to act in the ride? Like, how are they getting them to do this? And
An excellent question. No, it sounds like you had a union negotiator skills even back then.
But yeah, I mean, legit, like 20% of the card is just the team bag here is Donald Duck more collectible than Mookie Betts? I don't know. And by the way, someone mentioned it. Calves, guys, don't overlook your calves at the gym. They're very important. All right. Very important.
And like Battery mentions, just like Blooper, Donald Duck has no pants.
He's also got a fupa and a half here, Jeff. Like, can he do a crunch?
He cannot have pants that even fit over that.
I'm not sure he could do a plank. I really don't know. They're all. Oh, actually, did Topps blur out these hats, or are these Filmington-esque logo-free hats?
Blank hats. I believe it's in the bag, J.E. or Seth. It's in the bag. The bag
we're still in the bag.
The card is just butted up against the bag. Hopefully those corners. And Chris, can you show that again? Somebody mentioned the refractorness of the back.
Yes,
this year.
The back. Yeah, they've added a little bit. It was just gold, but now they've added like a foil kind of.
Is that Chris Christie? He does have a Chris Christie vibe.
Oh my God, the Donald Duck Chris Christie body. I mean, have we not had a side-by-side of this, Jeff? M. Parsons, if you're on this, if you could go ahead and pull up a Chris Christie image, please, with his pants on.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I would love a side-by-side of Donald Duck and Chris Christie. Good Lord.
Battery says the logo on the front is also gold. Oh, yeah.
Correct. That top 75. And also, this might be maybe it's time we start throwing some protein pellets to ducks at the pond, Jeff, and not just those empty carbs.
Just the bread.
Yeah, just the bread's not doing these guys any good.
Yeah, poor
body
Donald.
like a bowling pin. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of this card. I think this is a very cool idea. I think this is my favorite Series 2 SSP that I've seen. Even better than the Ohtani and even better than the Freeman. I just like this. I wonder, like, Jeff, what Topps had to do to get the rights to those characters.
Yeah, you wonder. I wonder. I mean, you could see Disney thinking it's a mutually beneficial relationship. I don't know how much they would have charged, but especially if it's an Anaheim team.
Yep. Edward Palchek, totally agree. Yeah. So does that mean, I don't want to get too into this, but Edward Palchek, do we believe that Donald Duck is 6'2", 215 pounds?
I think he is exactly that. Yeah. It's Donald Duck and Jack Caglione have the same measurements.
Same build. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. He's not fat.
And that's right. Topps and Disney do have a relationship with those Disney cards coming out now. So they probably just were like,
I didn't think about that.
Photo.
But yeah,
Doc,
I like this card a lot.
Trout there? Yeah, great card, Chris. That holder does look big. Is it a giant one touch? Or
no, it's a card saver.
Semi-rigid. Yeah, okay.
It's a card saver, but it looks bigger because the card's mostly out of it.
It's cards more than halfway out.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this is very cool. There's probably like 100 or so of these, but I think this is cool. It's the first time I've seen a Mike Trout card, and I was like, I need a copy of this in a while.
So here's Shirley. Shirley finally came out. I mean, Laverne. Sorry.
Laverne's like face markings are so nice. Yeah, she looks very disinterested in baseball cards.
She's much more low key than her sister. Her sister's a little wild.
I like Seven Costanza, all caps. Cat.
Yeah. We need more cat cards. I'll agree with that.
Absolutely. We need more pet cards. Like, there just aren't that many.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris C says he's festively plump. Yeah.
Festively.
I like that. That's
no linear squiggy. We're two cat max. 2-cat max. Otherwise, Chris wouldn't even be able to step foot in the front door.
No, I would just be in the front yard, and then I have to go around, maybe in the backyard.
Phil hates animals, 7. So what are we gonna do?
I've pushed for it. I mean, now to be fair to Phil, like, they did have a cat. They'd had it for a long time. The cat passed away, and it's hard when your pets pass away. It's devastating. It really is.
Matilda, Andres Munoz has a cat, Matilda. Thank you for that inside information.
Yeah, we need that on a card. I mean, when you guys saw, inexplicably, Shohei Ohtani had a second child somewhat 6 months after their first one, I don't understand.
Yes. Yes, that I was at that game, and Chris texted me because OHTANI wasn't there. We couldn't see him in the dugout.
Yeah.
Well, he's just taking the night off. All of a sudden, we find out he's on paternity leave. Right.
Yeah, Jeff was like, "Oh my God, is he hurt? Like, what's going on?" And I looked it up, and I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Lamar Donovan, 1,000,000%. You are correct. Yeah, I don't. But Decoy they sent out their birth announcement, and of course, Decoy was on it.
Decoy's got to be in it. Yeah.
The fact that we have not had a pack pulled card with Decoy on it is so frustrating. SFO, you are 100% right. Aaron Judge's Dachshunds. There's nothing better, Jeff, than a guy who's 6'6".
And they look so small next to him.
They could get into his shoes, and they're so cute. I had Jelly at the park yesterday, and we met a gentleman with 2 Dachshunds, and they were just going. Honestly, I actually made a Star Wars reference, Jeff. They looked like they were just going between my dog's legs, like under her, like I believe I actually said it's like an at.
Like an at. Oh,
they
very good.
Right under her, and they were going around her, and she was just looking down, like, what is happening down here? It was very cute to watch. Mr. Little Thor Ginter seems like a good spot. Honestly, a couple image variations in Stadium Club would be great. But
yeah, Timmy, this was a tops now, I believe, right, Chris?
It was, and then just nowhere else. That moment of him high-fiving Decoy, that's the greatest first pitch of all time.
Yeah, that should be on a pack pulled card. Best we could do given the circumstances, MG. Best we could do. Still rooting for him. Oh, so M. Newbert's update. Back from being at Phil's Nats. Harper better win a ring because he can do everything but that as of now. What a scene. So they scored 5 runs. We heard they scored 5 runs in the 9th. Another comeback. Sounds like Harper was right in the middle of that.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, top of the 9th. They put up 5. Ooh. And, yeah, Harper with a bomb. Yeah. Man.
Oh, Doc, I would have much rather had him on the Suns, yeah. But not to be. Not to be. Go ahead. Bomb to break the tie.
Nice.
Big moments.
Why the Suns, Jeff?
Oh, it would have just been fun to have him out of our conference. I could have rooted for him more in the West. The Suns usually have a fun team. Devin Booker out there. They run a lot. It'd be fun to see him in the open court. Of course, they beat the Suns in the finals. Yeah, that was good times. Better times.
All right. Chris C says Freddie Freeman with his dogs, a quadruple SSP. I'll be honest, I haven't seen Freeman's dogs.
I know they've got like kids. I didn't know he had time for any dogs.
I didn't think so either. But when you have that many kids, you can sort of assign the dogs to the kids, I think.
Oh,
jeez.
Yeah, I get it.
Wow.
I didn't realize it was 3 straight with 5+ runs in the 9th. Wow. That's.
Ooh, yeah, Eric. That's brutal. That's tough.
Milwaukee sends Tyler Hero. He is a hometown kid from Milwaukee, but he's also making $35 million on the last year of a deal. I would not mind if they moved on from him. As far as being a Wolves fan, what do you think about the Ball trade? Was another big trade in basketball, Chris. They've got 2 really good players in the backcourt now.
I will nod as if I know what you mean. Professor's Dugout, we're going to not put that comment on the screen. I totally agree, but the less people talking about that, the better. Let me go ahead and delete that comment, actually.
24 blown saves and 48 opportunities. They just need Kenley Jansen there.
Then it would be like 28 blown saves. Yeah, I mean, that's a young team for you. And that's bound to happen. Bound to happen.
Yeah, new owner, new coach. The Suns, yeah. Playing defense, that's new there. SFO Sox fan, yeah, I was at this game. My son and I went. It was his buddy's birthday, and we went, and the whole family was out there. Mookie had 2 great at-bats, then 2 terrible at-bats, and then hit a home run in the 9th. It was a great game, made a great play at shortstop. He's fun to root for sure. I know we were giving Scott a lot of crap, but I do hope that Betts turns it around and has a Betts-esque season.
Yes, we are very pro Mookie Betts. Jeff and I do not own a
0 Schwarber cards and do
a couple of really nice Mookie
selfishly.
Betts. Yeah. And I like Mookie Betts. I think he's great. and he's just a really fun dude. And I love his bowling highlights as much as I like his baseball highlights, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Cat Galarraga. And you guys must see it on Instagram because I see it frequently, that he has, I believe, as officially measured the longest home run in baseball history.
Oh, I don't know that. No.
Off of Kevin Brown at Marlins Park. As a member of the Rockies, Kevin Brown hung a slider and Galarraga hit it I believe the official measurement is 529 feet.
Wow. And it was not even at Coors.
Not at Coors, but I think the unofficial measurement was 570, but then it was adjusted. It is outrageous. You guys should Google that. Look it up. It is absolutely absurd. Kevin Brown roared it out of his mind. Andres Galarraga probably roared it out of his mind. Just power, hanging slider meets perfect contact. It's amazing.
He was great. Galarraga is one of those all-time greats that's not going to go into the Hall of Fame, but anybody who watched him.
I loved him as a Brave. I would say 2 weeks into his Brave tenure, every single fan loved him. He was just...
He's almost McGriffian in how he's beloved by multiple franchises. Yes, and he did start with the Expos mark.
Yep. Yeah, he was incredible. Yeah, Emophobic says he saw it a few days ago. Stuff like that, there's they go around Instagram. I see every couple of months it cycles through my feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris C., I need to do this. The problem is I don't want any of their players. I don't know who to buy. So
buy some Soto Yankee cards. Maybe that'll curse the Yankees and not Soto.
Well, Venezuelan Collector, thanks for joining us. That is your favorite. Is there a chance for Churio or Acuna to overtake him? I'm curious. And also I assume I want to know. We have a local fan with us. How much does the WBC mean to you? How pumped were you? Jeff and I were so excited for. We wanted Team USA to win, but to have one of Jeff's favorite young players and one of my favorite young players also win, it took the sting out of Team USA losing quite a bit for us.
For sure. Then to put the sting back in when they said Churio had played hurt, so he missed the first month of the Brewers season.
Correct. Okay, fair enough.
But I've got a question, and Venezuelan Collector can throw his thoughts in there. A Dynasty card recently sold, and it was a 1/1 gold, and it had Jackson Churio, relic and auto, Ronald Acuna, relic and auto, and Mr. Altuve, relic and auto. And I was surprised how relatively low it went. I mean, it barely went over what a box costs, even though it's a 1/1, 3 players, 3 patches. And I was telling Chris that I would rather just have the Churio and Acuna version of it. And I wonder how much Altuve being on there dragged it down.
And I guess we should also ask this gentleman, did you win the card? This is it.
And if you did, I think it's a great buy at that price.
Yeah.
Venezuelan Collector admit everything. We're a baseball country. I'm still celebrating.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. It was you watch the fans be so passionate, and Acuna was just in tears. It was very, very cool to see. Yeah. This card was fun when it popped up. Jeff and I figured it was going to go, I would have guessed around $5K.
I mean, these boxes were going for over $2K. And what did it sell for, Chris? 2,500 or something?
2,649.
2,600. Yeah. And it's tough. You're right about the patches. It's tough to get they're good for their size. It's tough to get a good meaty.
Two of them were good. I think that the Atlanta has the Tomahawk.
On Tomahawk.
You can see Houston, and then Churio just has kind of a.
It's part of the glove, so they're all part of the logos. It's just tough to get, and that's such a small space. He says there's a 1 out of 5 for sale right now. I'd be interested to see what that goes for. But is there one in this set, Chris? I thought on one of the checklists they have a dual, just Churio and Acuna.
I think they do. I believe they do. Yeah. Sorry, there's some fun comments here. I'm a little bit behind, but Michigan Cards and Graphs talking about the Bonds home run at Yankee Stadium off Ted Lilly. That was just incredible. The McGuire, I know that I've seen going around Canseco's homer against the Blue Jays. I forget who it's against. In the third deck is great, but
third deck shot, yeah.
The McGuire home run off of Randy Johnson at the Kingdome is it's power v power. It's like a 99 coming in and like 125 going out. And that one's incredible too.
Glenn Allen Hill. Yeah. That was
Cubs fan. That is absurd. I think
it's another guy with a 4 home run game too.
Yeah. Imagine you're sitting over there at the top of the roof of that apartment building and a ball. You're like, oh, look at that. And then you're like, oh my God, is that?
I've sat there and those are fun seats, but you're a long, long way from home plate.
You're out of the ballpark and across the street.
Yes. It's a great place to go and hang out with your buddies and have some drinks. It's tough to see the game from there. And imagine a ball getting there. Oof.
Yeah. There's some talking here on Delgado. I agree. Delgado was fantastic. And I think he just gets completely overshadowed by the steroid era. But I thought was you guys, if you're talking about him, you're surely aware they did that in the Veterans Committee, and he got more votes than Dale Murphy, Don Mattingly, and Barry Bonds and the steroids guys. Like Delgado was the closest to getting in. He's great.
Yeah. What did he end with? Like 476, something really close, like a season away from 500. And you're right. I think he gets overlooked. He gets overlooked with that offensive heavy area, but there was never any talk about him using, and he may have, but he pretty much looked the same the whole time too. Yeah. He didn't go through a full body transformation after age 30 like some of these guys did.
He might have just been using and only doing forearm exercises, and we wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know. No, his bat speed was crazy.
Yeah. Eric mentioning a Mantle home run against the Senators. Yeah. I know that there have been like attempts to measure some Mantle home runs like after the fact, but I mean, it's so
even
hard.
A Topps card with the Mantle tape measure shot on there. Yeah, this is what brought up the conversation.
Yeah, that's the one. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Mark Ringo 12. Eddie Murray is very underrated. He's just one of those guys. Like I don't think he ever won an MVP. I'm not sure he even finished second in an MVP, but he just every year hits in home runs. He's got 500 and 3,000, and his rookie card. Switch hitter, and if you can ever find a copy of his rookie card that's centered,
oh boy, good luck.
Just grab it. Just grab it. His card was actually the first time I ever saw the rookie cup on a card, Jeff.
Yeah, because they brought it back that year, right? I think that's it. It had been gone for a long time, and then they brought it back that year.
Yeah, it's the pop on it is super low,
and then it was gone again. Actually,
yes, randomly gone from like what 80 through 86. I think it wasn't there.
Yes,
which is too bad because that 86 design is so great. It would have really benefited from a giant rookie cup on there.
C said he finished behind Cal in 83.
Oh, there you go. Same team even.
Second, yeah, 1 and 2. Well, I guess won the World Series.
Yeah. So this is actually a pretty well centered copy, but it's just why isn't he in the middle of the card, Jeff?
It's an interesting choice, right? They wanted to keep the back out of focus. Maybe it's like a little bit artistic, but you don't see the bat or his hands. They cut those off.
Just let it breathe. Let it breathe. Just zoom out a little bit.
Yeah.
Let it breathe. But it's just, this is like, if you grew up in the 80s, you knew what this card was. You saw it all the time.
Yeah. Very
cool. Very, very cool. And he had sideburns in the early 80s that.
Big time. Sideburns and facial hair. He was like George Scott of the Brewers, where it was very, you got a very Samuel L. Jackson, bad MF vibe from these guys.
Oh, yeah. All right. Eric here is asking about what home run robbery. I'm just amazed that, oh, God. It's not Darren Clark. What's Clark's first name on the Astros? Made that catch last year, and Topps used it in updates. Denzel. Thank you. Denzel Clark. That was close. That card is spectacular.
And the way they framed that. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Gary Matthews, you're right. He didn't get on a card, but you know what he got? He parlayed that catch into $70 million just stolen from the Angels. So I think he did okay on that. Yes. Torrey Hunter robbing Barry Bonds at the All-Star game. That one's great.
And he threw him on his shoulder. Yeah.
Just picked him up like he's nothing.
Yep. Sexton hit some monster shots too. He was slim, but he was tall. He was like 6'6", 215. And when he got those arms extended, he hit some absolute bombs. Edmonds, great for pulling him back. E. Young says pulling back in Cincy back-to-back nights.
I remember the other catch, the diving, the full extension over the shoulder catch.
Maybe the best catch I've ever seen, like Willie Mays on steroids.
Yep. Oh, Eddie Chavez. I was at this game, but amazingly, I was at the game in the bleachers, so I didn't get to see it. All I saw was the reaction to it, which was almost better than the catch itself. Like it's in front of us, but down. So I just see the ball coming, and we're like, I think it was Yadier or Molina. No, it was Scott Rowland. Scott Rowland was the one that's caught. Yadier hit the one that went out. So Rowland hit this ball, and we're like, oh my God, like, are we catching this? And it went down, and you can't see it at the bleachers at Shea Stadium, but we just saw 40,000 people in front of us just explode, and then beer everywhere. It was really cool. I'm not a Mets fan. I worked for the Mets at the time, so they gave us bleacher seats. Very, very Curator. This is my personal favorite home run robbery of all time. Who did he rob?
Oh,
I know you remember, Curator. I know you remember. Amazing. But that was when the U.S. won their first and only WBC. Ooh, Jim, you're right. There was a double play, and I forgot. Eric Lancaster, that was the NLCS. It was Game 7 of the NLCS against the Cardinals, which the Cardinals won, and then they inexplicably beat the Tigers in the World Series with name someone else on the roster besides Pujols and Roland.
Wainwright?
Yes, he was their closer. Damn it, Jeff.
I'm going after that.
All right, there we go. Machado is correct. Machado hit the ball. Yeah.
Maybe if that had went out, Machado's life would be completely different.
Well, the Dominican probably wins the WBC that year, Jeff.
Yeah.
Fishy is fish. David Freese, I don't think he was there in 06. He was there in 11. I don't think he was there in 06. But David Eckstein, he won the World Series MVP, but Roland should have won it. Eckstein had the narrative, though, of just being like the pesky little guy. But anyway. Eckstein, yeah. E. Young, yeah, I mean, boy, the Tigers, Jeff, had 2 World Series they should have won, 06 and 2010. They should have won both of those. And they didn't. Sorry, Michigan Cards and Graphs.
Yeah, 2010, that was the Giants.
That was the Giants. Game 1, Justin Verlander against Barry Zito. And the Giants won that game.
That's crazy.
If there was a time machine, go back and bet $100,000 on the Tigers to win game 1 of that World Series, and you'll be set for life. Okay. All right. Jeff, let's get into some Instagram shout-outs because, good Lord, it's 8 p.m.
Yes, it's getting late. Let's do a shout-out.
All right. The first account I want to talk about is, of course, Jam Baseball Cards 44. I don't think I need to say a ton about what we're looking at here. The fact that we're starting with this should tell you the quality of Instagram posts we got this week. But
that is excellent.
Yep. Might look a little familiar. A fantastic card. If you like OHTANI stuff in particular, give Jam Baseball Cards 44 a follow. He's got some really, really nice OHTANI cards.
It's pop 3 right now, huh?
Sure is. And the 1010 still a pop 1.
As if a Sox fan hadn't seen this before, if you notice, it's a great image of Shohei Ohtani, leaving a lot of space, the field behind him.
Yes. We do. That'd be a really funny thing. We do a little graphic and then, hey. It's an easy way to get your name on the show if you're ever really desperate for that type of reassurance. All right. Phillies fans, you guys had a great game. Cards and Dreams post these dual autos, man. Sometimes they just absolutely they hit. It probably should be Carl Schwarber, but it's Bryce Harper with Mike Schmidt. Very cool. Yeah, Venezuelan collector is correct. There is an archives. Golden is selling a base OHTANI from 2020 Stadium Club Chrome with like an aftermarket auto in the archive set. Please don't bid on that.
Then they sell it as
it's a 1 of 1, but who cares? Like it's
right. It's technically a pack pulled auto, but it's a pack pulled from archives.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, this pack pulled auto, Jeff, is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Love this. 2 legends. We've talked about their heritage before. Heritage has some really cool things. Some Tops and Fanatics have messed with, but so far they haven't messed with these. The dual on-card autographs with the 2 images, usually team legends. Occasionally they'll put other players who are somehow linked together. but this is great. Love it. And if you're a Phillies fan, this is must have.
Yeah, it's hard to beat this combo of players.
He rarely appeared without a mustache, but he did early in his career. He almost looks unrecognizable. Battery. Yes, good catch on the lack of mustache for Mr. Michael Jack Schmidt. Numbered out of 25, these are, and it's nice to see that in PSA 10 condition. The centering looks great on that. Awesome.
Yeah, it's hard to believe any of these are these duels when they gem. You're just like utterly shocked when you think of the number of hands that had to touch it.
Yes, and how many hands it went through to get this. As he mentions in here, 2 generations of Phillies royalty on one slab, 500 home run Hall of Famer, and the face of the franchise, who apparently had a great night tonight.
He did.
Signatures side by side. So great pickup. Cards and Dreams. I did not see this Doc's cards. Anyone see a story of a collector that erased a Schlittler first Bowman auto and had Cam re-sign it at a game? I did not see that.
I did see that. That's kind of funny.
Hey.
Listen, it's for him, and he writes in his comments that in the post that he's going to hold it forever, as opposed to someone else who did something different with a wiped auto.
Well, they also said that person also said they were holding it forever.
That's true.
For a week.
It's a little bit different. The pen is very clearly different, and I think it said he has a little inscription on it too. So it's more obvious that this is not the same. It's not a pack pull.
As long as it's obvious, then I have no problem with it.
All right, SFO Sox fan posted this card this week that I got kind of excited about. Jeff and I love a Heritage Gold back when they were at a 5, when they were real Heritage Golds, and that giant trophy, Jeff.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Heritage Topps did screw up a few things with Heritage, and Gold is right at the top of the list, making it out of 50 instead of 5. But it's nice to go back because there are still several years that have it out of 5, like this one and that trophy. Yeah, there's nothing beats the giant Heritage trophy.
Curator asks, someone messaged me on Instagram saying they're the person who bought it, but I never heard anything else. I think it just got tucked away into a PC. It was never posted publicly anywhere, as far as I know. That copy is not the one that I sold. It's the other one that sold on Golden for $60,000 more.
LKS Heritage Dual Auto Yelich Hira. I haven't seen that one. If they're asking a reasonable price, I've seen them before. I haven't seen the one that's currently on there. I would take a look at it. There's a great Heritage Dual on there now of Yount and Churio. I just think they're asking too much, and they missed it by a year. They should have done it last year. It would have been Yount's rookie and Churio's rookie. Same year, same design. Still great, though.
You mean Topps should have done it a year earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. Oh, wow. Jeff, you probably should just go buy this card. I'm just going to throw it up real quick. You should go buy that.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, not at all.
I mean, somebody's going to buy and just cut Yelich out, and then it'll be a authentic altered.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, so that Heritage Gold was cool, but honestly, an SFO, no offense, buddy, not my favorite Heritage Gold I saw this week. That goes to Mr. Pete Craig 75, who picked up this beautiful 2020 Freddie Freeman. Now,
is this one you need for your run, Chris?
No, I have a copy of this. This was listed on eBay for a pretty high price. And I have questions for Pete Craig. I don't know how he did it, but his game is better than mine. Because I tried to lure that seller to Instagram so we could talk. And Smart. I know our buddy Ben Orr tried to do the same thing. But Pete Craig was the only successful one. So I don't know what his game is, but don't let your wives or girlfriends talk to Pete Craig 75 because this guy he's a lot better at this than I am. So congrats to him. This is one of Freddie Freeman's best looking Heritage cards.
Probably told him about his trivia prowess.
Ah, yes. That could do it. But yeah, congrats on picking this one up. Pete Craig is also going for the run, and this is one that he needed. So I'm glad it went to someone who needed it.
How many do you need for your run, incidentally, Chris?
2.
All right.
I need 2. I know someone who has 1, but
are they in the chat?
They're not. And he does not want to sell it, which is I got to respect that. So there's 4 other copies. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Doc's card, that's still out there, but we did lose some watchers. We're down to about 84.
People have just given up on RCA.
Yeah, and you're right. 2020 Heritage with that design. When you make that black border all gold, Jeff, it's
really great. And the black borders are very tough to gem. I know we've seen like a Jordan auto, for example.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's any 10s, only 9s, maybe a couple 9s and mostly 8s.
Mostly 8s. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna stick in that older realm. Oh God, not that old, but TV.sports cards. I know Jeff and Jake and I were talking about this post a little bit. These 3 Buster Posey cards are so cool, Jeff.
Yeah, Buster.
Delete the app. Delete the app.
Buster Posey's been under fire a little bit with his ability to handle the Giants and the things that both the organization and the team is going through, but there's no doubt that he has some incredible cards. This was fun to see all these 3 together.
Oof, yeah, these are really cool. Yeah. The black, and the Hope Diamond, awesome. So TV Sports cards, if you ever see this, congrats. It's an amazing trifecta of second-year Buster Posey cards.
Yep, and the Giant Trophy, undefeated.
Yeah. Doc's Cards is right. Empire says, don't click any links.
Fishiest Fish picked up the Judge Chrome 99 from 2020 Heritage, and it's honestly my favorite Judge card.
Nice. Oh, yeah, his 2020 Heritage, that horizontal with the follow-through. Yeah, Hope Diamond with the trophy.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah.
It's ownership, not Posey. Yeah, but Posey is in charge of a lot of things, and he's in front of the media, and he's not doing great.
He's the president. Like, I don't think anything goes past him.
Yeah.
I think he was hired to run the entire team. Like, that is his job.
Yeah. He's got to do a better job. And I know he's new at it, so cut him some slack, but man.
It's funny. I would love Buster Posey to manage my team. I don't know if I would trust, like, Veritek. He knows how to win a baseball game, how to play a baseball game. But like these catchers, like Yadier Molina, they're going to make great managers one day.
Catchers make great managers. Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to make great GMs because the business aspect of it is so different.
Business, public relations, it's a lot of things to deal with.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamar. I mean, well, smart enough to let him go. I mean, yeah. Maybe he traded him. I don't remember. As long as he's smart enough to not listen to Aubrey Huff, he's going to do a good job.
Yeah.
All right. Someone mentioned, or even if they didn't, who cares? That dude, KL Cards, posted this Mookie Betts card.
Mookie Betts has been mentioned a few times in this episode. So
twice. Bug on me. I will also say that Mookie Betts has cards where he looks happier than he does on this particular Ginter card, but I believe
at least he doesn't look like he's smelling a fart, but he's not pleased there. Don't show his big smile.
Yeah, but I believe this is his first ever Ginter autograph, which is pretty cool. And he signed
a good point. That's a good point. Big and the nice color scheme match there with the red. Yeah.
Doc's Cards, I can only hear that in Adam Sandler's voice. He signed this great, which is terrible English, I think, but very, very cool card. When I first saw this post, Jeff, I thought it was like an aftermarket auto. Yeah, I didn't even see on the very bottom it says top certified autograph issue. But
it's almost Panini-esque in that there's nothing on the jersey, right? There's no Dodgers across the front.
Yeah, they snuck the hat in there, but
yeah.
That's funny.
That was kind of what Scott's face looked like after he got over his disdain for the question.
Oh, well, even after the video, he was still glaring at me pretty strong, glaring at both of us. Fishiest Fish. I love Mookie Betts. I do, but hair, both atop his head and around, it's the one thing, Jeff, I think he's not good at. That dude can do anything.
He can do anything but proper trimming. Yeah.
It's, hey. That's the one thing he has no control over, too. So that explains
totally, Lamar. And I appreciate that they did this. It's just funny because, it's you can't even see they didn't even fade it out like they do on a lot of cards. They'll fade it out. They just completely took all the Dodgers off the front of there. Okay. All right. Up next, JB Cards 1991 posted a couple of cards earlier this month that you and I were in love with. Those Bobby Witt Heritages. Yes. Which I'm also looking at on Auction Wire. And the biggest problem is that everybody posts his base Heritage card as a Heritage throwback. So there's like 50 of them listed. Oh, yeah. It's terrible. I hate that. All right. So he also posted USA. Oh, we tied it up. Nice. I love this Ellie De La Cruz card. So he has 2 rookies with this helmet. His flagship Golden Mirror has the helmet and that like club. But he's not smiling.
And I know that's weird, but he looks angry in it. This one, like he's messing with the helmet. I love this card. The horizontal, the way Reds is framed right across dead center. I really like this guy. If you're an Ellie De La Cruz believer, I feel like this is a must-own card. Topps Chrome rookie SSP.
And he is so talented and so athletic. I just got to watch a couple at bats in the Brewers series, and it's hard not to be a believer. He always shows up against the Brewers, as we know, but he's just got such a quick bat, and he's just so athletically gifted. If he can just get a control of those gifts, his crazy arm at short and the bat, he could be a superstar. And he's still young, so let's give him some time.
Yeah, and he's in a great ballpark. He's the first guy since like Sean Dunston where I get excited to watch a dude just throw a ball across the diamond.
Watch throw across the diamond. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep. By the way, yeah, Michaela, let's check those boxes before your show. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Stadium Club auto of Arenado.
Yeah, Stadium Signatures. I think it's out of opening day, maybe, but yeah, those are rare. Those are cool.
All right. Well, if you're putting the 25-cent box, tell him we'll give him 35 cents.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, yeah. We'll make him 10 cents there. That's one of those gifts. That's all the reminder. If you guys have an attention span to sit there at a show and go through those boxes, like there's gold to be had. I know Signed in Slab has talked about that on his Instagram as well, Jeff, as he finds stuff in there routinely. He can turn around for $50 and he just makes $35 per card. And
yeah,
eventually but it takes time.
Oh boy. All right. Now, we better save this till the end so we don't get completely demonetized.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah, we'll get back to that. All right. This post put a massive smile on my face.
Yeah, somebody I can't remember which YouTube show this week was talking about wax packs from the cello packs from the 80s with players on, recognizable players. This is so cool. And that card was such a huge chase at that point between him and Sabo, man.
Oh my God, the Sabo. Roberto Alomar is in there, and that set had the Greg Jeffries.
I mean, this is how you get value and collectability out of a set that probably was the most produced set in the history of sports cards. The cards are basically worthless. They're fun to look at, but they basically have no value. But this is a way to get value out of it. You find a well-known player, especially from that specific year, on the top, 99 cents for a pack. Can you imagine paying 99 cents for a pack of anything and slab it up? Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, back in 1988, this Donruss set was everywhere. I've talked before about seeing that big Dale Murphy stand up at a car wash with my dad on the weekends, and I get a pack as we watch the car go through. One of my collecting goals, and goals is a terrible way to describe it because there's no like money in it, but I would love to get one of those Dale Murphy standees and put it out here like in my baseball card room, and maybe fill it with some boxes, a cello box. There's so much nostalgia here, zero value. But this is just so cool because this Mark Grace card, man, like Jeff said, big chase.
Yeah, so it's a way to find value when there's absolutely zero. And in a 5, does this have value? But I don't know. But at a show, if you see it when you're walking by, you're like, that would be fun to put on my desk. Yeah, so it has some value out of nothing.
And the real question, Jeff, is this slab bigger or smaller than your charcuterie slab that you have behind you there?
Yes, that would be a test. I think mine's bigger, I gotta say.
This is the kind of thing at the National when you're walking around and you've been on your feet for 8 hours and you're like, I don't know, 6 whiskeys in, and you see this for $20, you're buying it. You're just $20 is going to come out of your wallet before you even know what's happening, and it's gone.
Yep, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Someone mentioned his eyes, and they're right above the Donruss.
Yeah,
it's just really cool.
Nicely framed, and not a lot of Donruss stuff blocking up the view.
I know 89 Upper Deck was printed quite a bit, and I think the Griffey was probably printed more than all the other cards. But you don't really. 88 Donruss was everywhere. Pharmacies, like I said, car washes. You could buy packs of this stuff at pretty much anywhere.
Most hits in the decade, I believe, of the 90s. Oh. I think Robin Yount was the 80s and Mark Grace was the 90s. Great ball player, great guy in the booth, fun guy to have around. He He would be a fun Instagram follow if he was playing in current days, although he might be banned from that.
Yeah. And who got the hit off of Mariano Rivera at the bottom of the ninth inning of Game 7 of the 2001 World Series? It started one of the biggest rallies of the century.
Did he really? Was that him?
That was Mark Grace.
I know he was on that team. Wow, I didn't realize he was.
Yep.
Excellent.
All right, we got a couple more, and then we'll call it a night, Jeff.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, Crazy Cryptids Collect. Speaking of random stuff, I've always gotten a kick out of this Tom Selleck card.
Especially, I mean, Tom Selleck's a big guy. He's like 6'3", 6'4". He's a big man, but doesn't really look like it when you see Frank Thomas walking by with whose thigh is the size of both of Selleck's legs here. Yeah.
And remember, guys, this may come up in trivia next week. This is the only baseball card where Frank Thomas is wearing a Yankee jersey and a Yankee hat.
Good
Man,
call.
I think that makes this card a little bit more special than it was intended to be at the time. But
that's a great call. Can you imagine if he had the career that he did in New York?
Yeah. Oh, his cards would be worth 50% more, at least. At least.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the new Giants guy. Yeah. And if you can find, by the way, on YouTube, there's also Tom Selleck took an at bat in spring training as a member of the Tigers. Pretty fun to watch.
Michigan Guards Graph said they've hosted a Magnum PI day where people dress up as him, which is awesome, especially for people that can grow mustaches. Yeah. I've always been like, you just grow a mustache, throw a Detroit hat on, your Magnum PI.
Yeah, and Tom Selleck looks like he played baseball. Like a mustache like that, he should be a relief pitcher.
Yeah, or he's Don Mattingly stunt double.
Yeah, but yeah, this card is cool. It was like sort of it was almost like an SP, kind of like the Michael Jordan card. I think a couple years before. Yeah, they called it SP4. Not as rare as it felt at the time, but it's a very cool little bit of Americana here.
He does throw a little nugget in there too, which some people may not know, that Tom Selleck was the first choice to play Indiana Jones. And
he was indeed.
Had accepted the role and wanted to do it, but he was contractually committed to Magnum PI, so he had to step down from that role.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine. And remember, there's a time where Tom Selleck was like one of the biggest stars in the world.
Oh yeah, ladies loved him. Wore those short shorts and those Hawaiian shirts.
And 3 Men and a Baby, does it hold up? I don't know. That's
I have not seen that in years. It doesn't. Steve Guttenberg, Ted Danson.
That should be a great question. Who are the three guys? Who played the mom? Don't say it, Jeff. Who played the mom? She was in every movie for like a 5-year span. She was like inexplicably popular as an actress. And then I think she's Tim Allen's wife on a sitcom now, but neither here nor there. He was good on Friends. Okay.
Pulisic coming into the game at the 58th minute.
Could he get some? Yeah, he's got to get some reps in. Okay, Nancy Travis is correct. Yeah, good call. Great. Oh, and also who? Also pulling out who 2978. Also getting Nancy Travis. Oh man, what was this movie?
Yeah, he never really made it as a movie star.
Was it Quigley? Quigley Down Under? Is that the one that she was in?
She was in that. Yeah,
I don't know.
That's his one big movie, essentially.
3 Men and a Baby felt like a pretty big movie.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Nancy Travis was also in one of my M. Parsons' favorite movies of all time. So I Married an Axe Murderer.
She was really good in that.
She was.
Axe Killer movie, I believe. Mark was also referring to.
That was the European title.
Yeah. Yeah, Paulina.
PSA 11. Married to the Mob. All right. I thought we can just you mentioned some random movie actress, Jeff, and we can go off on a tangent.
Oh, once we talk about the roles he passed up. My
goodness. Okay. And yeah, you just
Giacomo was in Quigley. I don't even remember that. Young Laura.
Yeah. Stuff like that makes you start to wonder about like Hollywood trajectories, right?
Yeah.
Like, does Harrison Ford, without Indiana Jones, does he get? I mean, does everything else go the way? I mean, it's weird. Anyway,
he'd just be known for Han Solo.
Yeah. Battery, I don't remember.
Somebody said there was no 1 or 2, and 3. Was that the Jordan you said?
No, Jordan was 1991.
Internal Affairs. Great movie.
Oh, that is a good movie. With Eddie Garcia and Richard Gere, I think, was the other guy. Crazy lady. Yeah. Yeah, who was number 3? SP1 was Jordan. I thought the Jordan was 1991. But maybe this is 1991, and that's why I'm very confused. SP1 was Jordan. All right, my bad. Wait, this is 1991. I can't see it, Jeff.
I don't know at this point. As a Brave, Deion Sanders is a Brave or Falcon.
Ah, that's right.
Classic. Paulina. The Cars, they have some great music. Cars.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's move on real quick here. Thorson Collectibles posted this 2004 red X-Fractor of Johan Santana, his favorite player. He says he's been looking for a very, very long time. Finally landed one, so congrats to him. He's also had some good luck with Santana in Dynasty this year. We'll talk about that in the coming.
A little tease.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. We got 2 more. The first one, this is more of just a general account I wanted to talk about. Cardboard Man Collector is a friend of ours, good friend of the show. He posts in bursts. So he has not posted anything to his account in a long time, Jeff. And he dropped 6 cards in the span of like a day. And here are the 6 cards.
So he just put the junk up now.
Yeah. Maybe he was just, I don't know, cleaning out a shoebox. But that's a hell of a 6 cards to throw up all at once.
Wow. Yeah.
Like I was going through my feed the other day and it was like, oh, that's a cool Clayton Kershaw. Nice pickup. And then a couple posts down was the Freeman. And then a couple posts, I'm like, wait, what? This is all the same person? No Kyle Schwarber, though. That's a good.
That's missing. Otherwise, this would have been.
Might have been post of the week. Yeah, like Jeff just said. Yeah, Blabbin Baldrula. Just an incredible assortment of cards here. So, Cardboard Man Collector, Dustin, if you're watching, congrats. I love that Pujols card. I think that Kershaw card's got a lot of room.
Carrying bag, of course, which
I don't want to talk about.
Longer do we have in the collection? The hand-on helmet is great.
Yeah, these cards are great. But okay, I will show M. Parsons did a great job with the side-by-side. We'll end on that. But before, Jeff, we have another collecting achievement that I think well deserves our post of the week. We couldn't do it last week because all those superfractors would have just drowned him out. But cue the music.
Blabbin, bounce, blabbin! Instagram post of the week.
All right. So we love nothing more than watching a collector that we have been friends with, we've known for a while, that watches the show, we interact with. We like to watch people complete their runs. And Docs Cards 8404 has been looking for this Chipper Jones 2019 Stadium Club Gold Minted Refractor for years. And you and I have both put up stories like helping him look for it, helping him try to find it. And I've never seen one. The first one I've ever seen is this one that he finally got to complete his run.
Well done. Congrats, Doc. And he should still be here. Hopefully you're still here, Doc.
But yeah, so here it is. We all can enjoy the soothing feeling of watching someone else complete a run of cards. It's oddly satisfying. Maybe not oddly. But yeah. Congrats to him. This was very cool. And I don't even know where he found it, honestly, because I never saw it.
Like stay in there. No. I'm guessing maybe somebody in the collector community helped him find it because he does. Oh
my God! Yeah, I'm reading it right now. You know who he thanks? Of course, is Homer Dome. He probably just printed his own damn copy of the card and sent it off to Docs Cards.
Yeah.
So maybe Docs Cards should not have that one checked by PSA because I question the authenticity of it, knowing that Homer Dome, who manages to have every rare card ever printed, if he's the one that got it, who knows? But
yeah, let's ask him, Battery, if he's going to crack that other one to get it in the.
Yeah. But yeah, Homer Dome was on a run of helping other collectors. That's awesome. First, he helps Jason of Ginter Gold Fever, and now he's helping Docs Cards. So thank you, Homer Dome, for being a great collector for other collectors.
ambassador for the sport and the hobby. A couple questions about gold minted. I have hope that gold minteds are not done. Well, I guess we have to wait and see what they do with this year's product.
Yeah, I am convinced that this was a one-off. Something happened. I have no proof of this, but something had to have
some kind of hurry job. Yes,
maybe the printer burned down. I don't know, Jeff. Something bad must
give them a mulligan on this one, maybe. If it's 2 years in a row that they've destroyed our boy, then it's going to be curtains for it. But
yeah,
still have hope.
Yeah, we definitely we're just gonna hold out hope. But as Gandalf says, maybe just a fool's hope.
True. Well, we fit in.
All right. Yeah, we do need to return a Stadium Club for sure. Hopefully we get it. All right, let's Jeff, last thing I want to show tonight is this side by side that probably will get us sued for defamation and by Donald Duck.
Perfect. That is the exact same body type.
It almost the same outfit.
Yeah. The white pants versus the no pants with the white feathers is pretty compelling there.
Yeah, this I mean, I was trying to like be an adult about it, but this is like objectively hilarious. I'll trust Donald Duck to make more plays in the field too.
Yeah. Well, we know who can play. I was going to say in the biopic, who can play who? I don't know. I don't know.
That's the same. That's the same bird.
Well done.
Oh my God.
Well done.
What a horrible day to have eyes is really funny.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness. And yeah.
I don't.
I mean, not to quibble, M. Parsons, but if you had just removed the writing on Chris Christie's hat, it would be this. It's the same. But yeah, that is fantastic.
Thanks for the reminder, Ed. Please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't yet. We're live here every Thursday unless something interrupts, but we appreciate everybody stopping by and watching. This is one of the highlights of our week, getting to talk cards and random Tom Selleck movie references.
Yeah, I need to know, was this throw from Chris Christie on target? It can't have been. Can it, Jeff?
And we're gonna go down the video rabbit hole next. Oh man. Somebody else can check the video on this and report back. Great. As most Sox fans threatening to leave.
It's a reverse, right? If he doesn't leave, I'm kicking him out. So it's one of the two. Don't look at it.
That's true.
Yeah, that would be a good palate cleanser for sure.
Yeah. And you're right. Good call. It is a softball. It must have been some sort of charity softball endeavor. Worse than the congressional baseball game. Yeah. Right, newbie.
I mean, wherever he is, you just bunt at him, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be safe.
I don't know. He moves around the field.
Does he?
Now, if he could hit home runs like Kyle Schwarber, maybe.
And he becomes collectible. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Hug your pets. Call your parents. Mark Ringo needs some booze. Well done, M. Parsons. All right, everybody. We will see you soon. If you want more talk, check out this Pitbull on Patreon and Discord. And we'll see you guys next week-ish. Is it Thursday?
We're another week away.
All right.
Oh,
we still have some time.
Yeah, we got
some time. All right. See you guys. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.